All right, where's this 777? It's right here. Let's go. Come on, park the wrong way for me, please. Please. Who said, Fat, how tall are you? I can ride a roller coaster. I can definitely go on a roller coaster. Yeah, Arctic Sweat Gaming. You can't say bomb on an airplane game. It's like a curse word. It costs more to be negative than it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. But I want a strong mouth. Oh my goodness. I know that was like our second or third connection already, so that's really cool. Whoa, look at that guy fly! Oh my goodness! Yo, what is going on? They're bouncing like crazy there. Thanks for the cheer, Sloppy. Yo, everybody's landing except for like 3 people. Yo, did you guys see that? That was intense. Leveling up the airport is so much harder now. Captain Toby. I love it. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, where's this 777? It's right here. Let's go. Come on, park the wrong way for me, please. Please. My body's like more used to like going to bed. Whoa, look at that guy fly! Oh my goodness! Yo, what is going on? You guys saw that, right? Oh my gosh. And nobody got a landing out after all of that. Yo, what's up guys? This is Jeremy. Nice to see you all. I have a different camera setup because I had to reorganize my room and my camera would not work where it normally is, so I had to move it up there. But it's very hard for me to look at it up there. So it's gonna be a weird, interesting stream. The lights coming from over there, the cameras over there. Just very interesting. We're having an interesting day. What's up, guys? Nice to see you all. We got a lot of people here. We got Wowa of Algeria. We're on Twitch and YouTube today, by the way, so you can be where you want to be. We got Aryan Shell here. We got Fleeting Negligence. We got Praneet. We got Eric. We got Adam Cack and Ruben. We got Eric Aviation here. Switching Lambos. Shout out to you guys. Voitando ran from the coffee shop to make it. What's up, dude? Freeze Man, what's good? The world famous Freeze Man is here. Who else? We got Noodle. It's Noodles here. Hidden Matrix Gaming is here. We got Danish Airlines. Danish. Educate Learn is here. Mert, thank you for 28 months, bro. I really appreciate all that support. It's great being able to play with you and being able to have you in the community here. Thank you very much. We have Voitando, can't do anything. Eskilb, what's up, man? What's up, Eskilb? Nice to see you. Abdullah's here. What's up, dude? How are you? What do you think the next airport should be next? Well, I'm having a good day. Thank you for all you guys who are wishing my wife to feel better. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I think she's feeling better. We'll see. But I'm here streaming, so that's good news, right? But yeah, we are playing some LHR today. I don't know. If you look here, look at the bottom right. I'm gonna turn this off right here, right? Look at the bottom right. Voitando's Abra's in the way. I have 202 planes waiting to land. So I think we're spending all day at LHR today. LHR is a really cool airport, but we have a lot of planes to handle. So we have to take a look. I'm not accepting any new contracts today. I haven't set that up still. I've been focusing really a lot on my Phat Airlines website. How many of you guys have seen the phatairlines.com website? I think if you haven't, you got to check it out right now. Even during the stream, check it out right now. Phatairlines.com. We released it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, actually at the beginning of the year, so 2 weeks ago. And we've been sending out weekly contracts. All you gotta do is reply back to that email, and I will send you right now. But I'm saying we because we're gonna have other people sponsor a week where they can send you a plane. So we're gonna have weekly plane contracts that you could claim. It's pretty cool. Like this week we have a B738. When you sign up though, you don't get an email instantly. You gotta wait for the next week to come up, and then you'll get an email. So once you sign up, you fill in some information. You fill in like your email address. That way you can get emails, right? And then you fill in what's after your email address. Oh, your World of Airports username. So you fill in your World of Airports username, and then that way, I could I could call you by your username. And then after you do your World of Airports username, after that, it's all about what airports do you play the most. That field, it's kind of optional. If you don't want to fill it out, that's fine with me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference to me. But yeah, we just want your email and your World of Airports username, and you'll start getting the Phat Airlines newsletter, which right now has a bunch of contracts that we're giving away for free. You don't have to pay anything to get any contracts. You don't have to. All you have to do is reply back, and it's pretty cool. You're signing up right now. Yo, what's up, Thomas? What's up, Educate Learn? Phat, where's the ducks below? That's only on Twitch, man. What's up, Kamikaze? Kamikaze, thank you for 16 months. What is that, 16? Thank you, man. You finished your exam, so you're back at WOA. Nice. I've been seeing your planes a lot more frequently. That's pretty cool. I love to see it. I love to see when people are back. Actually, last weekend I had to cancel stream, and you guys probably noticed I canceled stream because we had what did I have? I was in Virginia last weekend, so like I went from Thursday to Saturday, and my flight was supposed to leave early Saturday morning. I was supposed to get back at home at like 8 a.m., which is super early for me, but I was willing to do it for the stream. And also, it was snowing over there, so I was like, all right, let me leave before the snow gets really bad. Unfortunately, because it doesn't really snow or get like icy in Virginia often, they didn't have the right equipment to like de-ice all the planes that needed to like take off. So our flight ended up getting delayed because of that. And then I wasn't even we were still on the ground at 11 a.m. So I'm sorry about last week. Just out of my control, right? Sao Paulo is the next airport. What is that? I think it is, right? I think it is. I think I've heard that multiple times from many people. Yeah, delayed planes are whack, right? So yeah, I meant to be playing World Airport this account last week. Yeah, I mean, I meant to play this account last week because it's been a long time since I played LHR, and I really like LHR. By the way, like let me give you some perspective here. I need to find out when I unlocked LHR on my stream account. Actually, when I started my stream account is when I unlocked LHR, right? No. I unlocked LHR when it got released. That's what we did. So on my stream account, we started off with Innsbruck. I think my music is way too loud. Hold on a second. It's distracting me. All right, there we go. All right, so we started my stream account maybe like a year and a half ago or something like that. And we started this account. I have all the videos. I need to upload them somewhere. That's also part of the reason why we're streaming on YouTube now, because we're going to have that. But I started the stream only account. We unlocked Innsbruck because, you know, that's what everybody unlocks. And then we also unlocked San Diego. After playing a couple of weeks, I think that's when LHR unlocked and or was released, and we unlocked LHR on release. And since then, we've been playing less than once a week. You know, we try to play every week, but we got other airports to play, and we've reached level 63 already, which is kind of impressive. Considering we only play once a week. We do mainly player contracts. You know, all of these 200 contracts are mostly players. Like look at my fleet. I hearted all my fleet planes because I always like it when my planes land first. You know, I love my own contract planes the best. My fleet planes the best because they always give you the most money when you're playing World of Airports. So if you have, you know, your own A306, it's going to make you a lot more money on that flight. Actually, let me start from the beginning. Yeah, but if you have your own fleet plane, it's going to make you a lot more money than a non-fleet plane. So, like, check this out. Like, I'm going to cancel this contract right here. I'm looking through now because it's been like what? Who did something? Who did something? I need to take a look. I missed something. Oh man, somebody followed. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the follow. All right, anyways, all right, so like this contract, like, it's been a couple of weeks since I played this account. So if my planes aren't back, it means like they're not playing that account or that airport. So I canceled that contract here. We're gonna take a look to see what other contracts are pending that we might need to cancel. You know, here's a plane that's at IAD, so we're gonna go ahead and cancel this one. You know, I know this account, I only play it once a week, but even still, it's like if you can't play it once a week, then it's not helping me make any progress either. So maybe we might try to do some giveaways. I'll see if I could set that up during the stream, so that way we could do some giveaways on the stream, because these planes are going to be coming back, right? So they should be coming back soon, and we could probably get this going. Here we go. Intelligent Lion Tamer. I know they're on and off sometimes. They might like Kamikaze, who was here earlier. They might have exams or something, but I can't be. I'm surprised most of you guys. Well, I guess we'll find out if any of you guys cancel the stream. This one's at 8 out of 10, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna message Neon. Oh, I think Neon Engineer's taking a break, anyways. Look at all these at LHR. Perfect. And we could take a look at these contracts too, right? So we have let's filter to player only. All of these I'm hoping are at LHR. This one's not, so we're gonna cancel it. No, I don't really need to cancel it. I have 50 slots, so I don't need to cancel these contracts. I do want to heart the ones that are almost complete though. Yeah, I do want to heart the ones that are almost complete. So this one's not almost complete. I like to heart the bigger ones too. Oh, I've been missing your chats. My bad, guys. Have you seen any drones in New Jersey? Not personally. One of my neighbors said they did, but I don't know if I believe them. Cause like I look outside all the time, but they did. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I look outside all the time. I like looking at the stars, especially like the moon, and like when the moon's like super bright, it makes me happy. It's cool to watch. All right, actually, we're gonna keep that hearted. Yeah, so we're gonna be here at LHR for a while. We're gonna have maybe like this entire stream is probably gonna be at LHR. What 200 planes to handle? Now I'm just looking at the ones that I'm looking for the ones that are almost complete, so that way we can get them landed first, and maybe we can get some of them to come back quick. We got a Concord, nice. Always heart the Concords. Look at Flamingo. Flamingo, thank you for your contracts. I see your contracts coming in here too. Drones and NJ equal aircraft? Probably. I mean, if the military is not taking action, right? It's and they have the FAA lights from what I hear. So why would you have the FAA lights if you're alien or doing something wrong? But who knows? Who knows? All right, I'm getting bored. I'm gonna switch. All right, I'm not scrolling up in chat, so if you guys ask the question, you could ask it again. Don't worry, I won't get mad for spamming. Yo, thank you for the follow. Who was that? That was Slugfest. Yo, Slugfest, thanks for the follow. And it was Sierrance T earlier with the follow. I found out how to figure it out. Yo, Steven, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you see all the Concords. Flamingo, you're back on the WOA Discord server. Nice, awesome. I don't really hang out on. I'm a moderator on the. I'm actually like an admin on the World of Airports Discord server, but I don't really participate. It's such a different type of people over there in the Discord World of Airports Discord versus like even the same people who are in my Discord are completely different in my Discord than in the World of Airports Discord, and that is weird. You guys are weird. But then you look at the World of Airports forum, and it's like you got normal people there. Then you look at World of Airports Facebook groups. There's multiple. I'm in like 3 of them, and people are kind of normal there. But then again, it's you got people's like names there, so I get you're probably going to be more normal there. And then I got Instagram. You guys seem a little bit normal. You guys just all beg for the same things. You know, when's the next update? What's the next airplane? Or what's the next airport? Can I get this airport in the game? That's all Instagram. That's all the Instagram comments. But World of Airports Discord, you guys are weird over there. Twill says, Fat calling me weird. Yeah. You went back to WOA Discord to look at Geo's research mainly. I need to start looking at the spreadsheets more often. The only problem is I spend so much time looking at spreadsheets at work and then after work that it's like when I'm playing World of Airports, I'm like kind of done. I'm done with I am done with spreadsheets by the time I'm what's it called? By the time I'm playing World of Airports. But yeah, that's fair. You want to make sure you got the right configurations, the right routes, the right information, understanding how to assign your planes to the gates, right? Because Man, I wish we could zoom out this camera a little bit more. But like, for example, right, if you just assign a plane over here, well, LHR is not that complicated. They are different paths, so you can kind of find out what path they're taking in order to get there. So that way you're making sure your people or planes are going in the most efficient route. But didn't they say in the 2025 update that we're going to have the ability to kind of configure our own routes? So that's going to be interesting. Pretty cool. Slugfest asks, anyone have any contracts to Muscat? Yo, bro, sign up right now for the phatairlines.com newsletter. I'm going to send anybody who signs up today. Usually we don't send a newsletter out on Saturday. Like, we don't send out the new signups on Saturday. But what I'm going to do today is I will send you anybody who signs up today. I will send you the Phat Airlines newsletter, because we have a 738 from my Bangkok, which can go to your Nagoya or to your Muscat. All you gotta do is reply back to the email. So anybody who signs up today, I'll send you that email, so that way we can still get you that plane. Especially if you have Nagoya or Muscat. If you don't have Nagoya or Muscat, don't worry. Tomorrow or Monday, we're gonna have a new plane, a new contract, new destination. I'm aiming for tomorrow's contract to be able to go to Innsbruck and to Bari. So that way we're helping out a lot of players. I think it's going to come from my Leipzig, because I got like 8 million wallers at my Leipzig. I have a lot of wallers, and you guys put in a lot of requests. I think this week I had about 30 requests. So 30 requests with the B738, which is almost 100,000 wallers. Wait, let me not do some bad math. So 100 times 100,000 times 30 is 3 million wallers. You guys cost me 3 million wallers this week for for your contracts. So yeah, I buy every single one of those planes, and on my main account I have millions of wallers. So yeah, VIPs. If you guys are VIPs, which means that you're a subscriber on wait, what is it? It's so confusing, because every platform has a different name. So if you're a member on YouTube, a subscriber on Twitch, a subscriber on Discord, or actually, we're coming out with a way that you could support me directly from my website. That's going to come out soon. But if you're any of those, you should check out like the community, the Phat Airlines community tab on YouTube. There's a link for VIPs to sign up for the VIP newsletter, where we're going to have you're more likely to get a larger plane or a special plane from a newsletter, from a separate newsletter for VIPs. Toronto said you better be prepared for Sao Paulo. I am not even max level at New Orleans yet, MSY, so I am not prepared yet. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to come out in January. You guys think it's going to come out in January? I think a new airport is more likely to come out February or March. If they said they're aiming for 4 airports this year, right? So that means you have 4 quarters in the year, right? You have winter, spring, summer, and fall. So when I think about it, you have from January to March for one airport, April to June for another airport, July to September for another, and then October to December. So I'm thinking like February or March, not January. I mean, January would be fantastic. 33 black again. Always bet on 30. No, I always bet on 24. Too much spreadsheets at work if you use a calculator for 100K times 30. Yeah, I just don't want to mess up my math, man, because it's more I'm less embarrassed having to use a calculator for that simple math than to get it wrong because it's simple math. Do you know what I'm saying? That'd be like super embarrassing. Voiton, does anybody wants a 748F from IAD? Let them know. That's in Twitch. When do you believe the new UI will launch? You know what? I have no idea. I thought it was going to come out like last year, but then I guess so did the devs, right? If you look at the their newest dev blog, but I think the new UI is going to be pretty cool. I think it makes sense for it to release with the new airport, because at that point, well, let me rewind. I think the new UI is going to come with the new airport, and one of the reasons why I think that would happen is because with the new UI, it's also coming with a new way to select your airport. I'm going to back out for a second, but instead of having this list where you have to scroll from left to right, what they're going to have is a map. And this was already shown in the preview images that we saw, right? So it's a map where you have to go to for your airport selection. And I think adding like another, what airport number would the next new airport be? Like airport number 11? Wait, let me count. Like that's airport number 13. So it just makes that list scrolling left to right a lot harder, take a lot longer to do. So I think it makes sense for the update, the new UI, the new UI update to come with the next airport. If it's ready though. I know I think they've learned a lot from their experience, right? Because when it came to like 2.0, but maybe 2.0 was a whole code rework, not a UI rework. I mean, it was both, right? But it was a whole base code rework. But I do like and appreciate how even though they're updating the UI, it's not holding back other updates. So that's the good news, right? That's the good news, is that we know a new UI is coming, but even though it's not out yet, we're still getting updates, right? Well, we've gotten updates so far. Yo, it's a flamingo. Oh my gosh. 25 gifted subs. Wow. Thank you very much, flamingo. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you got a gifted sub on Twitch from flamingo, give her a shout out. Oh my gosh. Unexpected. That is so very kind of you. Thank you very much, flamingo. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. Kamikaze with the 100 bits too. Yo, bro. Thank you, man. Guys, I really appreciate that. Hey, James Wood Hall said he didn't get the email yet. Yeah. After the stream, we're going to make sure we get you that email. So it's going to be right after the stream, which is usually ends in about 2 or 3 hours. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to spend so many planes for VIPs. Yeah, so I was talking earlier about VIPs. So if you got gifted a sub, you are a VIP as well. So join the Phat Airlines Discord. Make sure you link your account. Yo, Kamikaze, thank you, man. Yo, David Elliott, what's up, dude? Wow. Hold on. Wow, thank you so much, because that's really appreciated. There's a lot of work that we're putting into Phat Airlines. We're building the website, right, and we're trying to be a good part of the community. We are. I saw, before people were telling me how, I don't have YouTube. So then we started streaming on Twitch, and then people were telling me they don't have Twitch. So then we started, we started doing giveaways on Discord. Then people told me they don't have Discord. So I started doing, things. I created the Phat Airlines website so that way we could do email, because everybody has email. And I'm still, actively working with all those platforms, so that way we can kind of get you guys, connected, get you guys contracts. So I really appreciate all that support. Even you guys just being here. We got 34 viewers and 37 viewers. So we got like 35 viewers. So that's really, really cool. My goal is to be, the world of airports, have some guides up there, so that way we can kind of guide people on how to play the game. And just be like a good source of World of Airports information. There's a lot of great information out there, but not just information, but also contracts, right? Because I know when I was a new player, and this was before 2.0, before contracts, so I might be a little bit different now, but before 2.0, right, you had to, you were locked down to only having one contract partner. Flamingo. Thank you, Flamingo. Oh my gosh, Flamingo gifted another 10 subs on Twitch. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Flamingo. Wow, hold on, I'm speechless. I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my gosh, Flamingo, thank you so much. Voitando's just unlucky. Did I get a sub? I didn't even look at the list to see. It just tells me, well. Wow. Setting a new record on the hype train. Stop. Level 7. Oh my gosh. All right. I think, what was I talking about? Flamingo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very kind. And a gift to Voitando. That's very nice of you. All right. What was I? Oh yeah, contracts. I was talking about contracts. Contracts. So yeah, you know. Okay. Well, yeah. I remember now. When I was a brand new player, it was a lot tough. It was very tough to get a contract. Or in that time, it was called a connection. So you could only have one person that you could send your planes to from one airport to another. So let's say, for example, I'm at LHR. I would have only one dedicated person who I could send planes to at their Innsbruck, and then I was limited by a maximum number of planes that I could send. You could send any plane as long as like it was compatible with that airport, but you were still only limited to like 4 or 5 planes, sometimes only 2 planes. Similar to like the contract limit you see now. Like if you go to a map here, you see over here how you have the contract capacity. That's kind of similar to what it was before 2.0. Now you're not you can have different contracts with multiple people, so it's pretty cool in that aspect because you're not locked down to one airport, one person. But I still know as a new player, it can be really tough to find a good contract or to find any contracts, right? And in my opinion, that's the best way to level up. I mean, that's how I've gotten so many levels here at LHR, is by doing almost only player contracts. So I wanted to help out people to kind of get contracts and do a nice, maybe a better way of doing it. So that's why we created the Phat Airlines Discord. And now, you know, that's what kind of, I've been working on the Phat Airlines website for such a long time. I have actually pages like that you can't see on the website right now, but I have things on the website that just kept holding me back from releasing it. So instead of being held back, and the first thing I wanted the website to be was a place for people to get contracts from me or from other people who want to participate, and that's why we released it. You know, I want to just engage with you guys a lot more. I want to do more streams. So Flamingo, thank you for all that support, because that's going to help. That's going to make it easier. So thank you very much. And yeah, I hope you guys all sign up for the PhatAirlines.com newsletter. If you guys signed up today after stream, actually, maybe I could do it right now. But if you guys signed up for the Phat Airlines newsletter, we're going to send you out the contract newsletter from this past week. All you got to do is reply back. Oh, wow. We have at least, hold on, how many people? Oh, some of you guys put your player ID in there. It's not your username. That might make it a little hard for me. We'll have to see. All right, we got, what, 15 people signed up. Thank you, guys. So I am going to add you to this email right now. All right, there we go. All you guys who signed up in the last hour, no, 35 minutes. Oh my gosh, only been 35 minutes. All you guys who signed up in the last 35 minutes, you guys will be getting an email shortly with the newsletter. I think I saw Aryan Shell ask before in the chat, like if you're gonna get a refund. I haven't gotten to any responses from yesterday afternoon my time, and this morning I haven't got to. But you will be getting a plane. By the way, guys, check out the email, because the email tells you what airports it can go to. So, wow, Mert, that was fast. That was really fast. Yeah, check out, it tells you all the airports that plane can go to. So it tells you, like this week, it tells you we have a 738 that's coming from BKK, and this plane can go to Nagoya, NGO, and Muscat, MCT. So I do all the hard work for you. You don't have to even guess what airport it can go to. You have a list of 100% of the airports it can go to. So, hey guys, thank you for the hype train. That's the Flamingo Kamikaze. Who else supported during that hype train? I think Mert may have contributed right from that from earlier. So, Flamingo, thank you very much. Wow, that's amazing. Aviation Boy said, how do you get so much A380s? Bro, this game can definitely snowball if you play often enough. So, right, when you're in a brand new airport, if you're in a brand new airport, if you buy or unlock a new plane, yo, Flamingo, thanks for gifting another sub. It's weird that the text is cut off, right? But yeah, in World of Airports, if you're a brand new player, right, I would definitely look at the premium pass, because the premium pass is going to get you a bunch of different rewards, right? But at level 0 on the premium pass, and I think this is at every airport. Now, every airport has a different plane, but at every airport you do get a free airplane that you can add to your fleet immediately. And then, as I mentioned earlier, fleet planes are just super great for you and your account, your airport, because the fleet planes make you more money than non-fleet planes. So as you keep going through the levels, you'll see you get more airplanes. And like I said, the planes that you have in your own fleet make you more money than like these other regular contract planes or even player contract planes. So as you keep handling those planes over and over again, then you start to buy more new planes, right? So I'll start buying some 752s or some E175s, depending upon like the airport, right? And if I can do player contracts, I'll start buying those like small and medium planes, and then the money really starts to like add up a lot. I'm also doing player contracts, right? So we have like Freezeman has sent me this 748F, which gets me 2,600. So having a bunch of L and X contracts can certainly help too, but not definitely. I mean, yeah, you definitely want some L and X contracts, because even if they're not in your fleet, still getting a boost of 2,000 wallers is pretty fantastic. Now, I want to compare it though, because that's a DHAD, but like, look at my BCS1 that's making as much money as a large plane, and it's only a medium plane. And this plane, how much does the BCS1 cost? I don't even think I bought it. I don't even have, this is from a premium pass. So the BCS1 costs you 81,000 wallers, right? Typically. So an 81,000 waller plane will make you can make you 2,000 per flight, and then that per flight, I mean, it pays for itself. Let's look at the contract history here. Now this includes the renewals, but you'll see here, I don't know how many times we sent this plane, but it looks like this plane has done 2 full contracts, right? Because if we're making 2,000 per flight and the contract total is 38,000, then we finished 2 full contracts here. We finished 2 full contracts on this airplane, and now we're at 40,000. So this plane still hasn't really made its money back if I bought it, but that doesn't really matter when it comes to it, because at the end of this plane's life, it's really going to make a lot more of its money back. And I mean, that plane in particular is 100% profit, right? I got it at level 8. I got it at level 8. So that's one of the fantastic parts about the premium pass. You get those planes you don't have to pay wallers for. You could even sell those planes for wallers, but I think that you should be using them, because over the course of time, it's going to really add up a lot fast. It's going to add up. Now, some people, they do sell those planes so that way they can get like an A388 right away, but that's not what I like to do. I don't like to do that. I like to get these planes, get them handled, and make money that way by playing the game. All right, hold on. Let me look at chats, because I'm a little behind. Lost Airport says they say the update next week is coming. Can you confirm that? I have not seen anything like official from World of Airports that says that the update's coming next week. I do know there's a very strong rumor going around, and it's mainly because of a message that I think somebody got from like Flyboy's was it support email? That's what it looked like to me, a Flyboy support email. Flamingo, thanks for another gift. Oh, it's a Shams. Yo, Sham S Gaming's pretty cool connection partner. Super active in my chat. You also gifted to Hungarian earlier. Nice. And the airport plane spotting. Oh, cool. All the people who are here often. That's awesome. Thank you, Flamingo. What was I saying? Oh, new update. Yeah. So there's like an image floating around on the internet right now that's from like an email response from like the support email address. Thanks, Flamingo, for gifting Frosty Kin a subscription. Nice. There's an image right going around that talks about that there might be an update next week. Now, I don't think that the support person is lying, right? I think that the intention is that there's going to be an update very soon. Now, is that update going to include the new airport, or is it just a bug fix update? We don't really know, right? That's not told. But this is why I don't take those like images or screenshots from support email. That's why I don't take them as being like 100% the truth. And that's because if World of Airports, if the developers plan change, or let's say a key person gets sick this week, right? Or something happens that they have to delay it to next week. It's not like that person's going to go back and say, oh yeah, hey, by the way, the update is a little bit delayed. That doesn't happen. I've never seen that happen. I never seen the development team kind of go back to a direct message or an email, or at least nobody's posted that they've done that. So I think the intention is that we might see an update next week. It's probably going to be a minor update. I'd be surprised if it's a new airport, but that'd be pretty cool, because usually before a new airport, we'll see images or teasers of the new airport on social media, and we haven't seen any really like game screenshots of the new airport. So that's what makes me think the new airport is not going to come if this week, if there's an update this week. But yeah, I that's why I think that there's an update coming soon. Is it going to come next week? We don't know. Nothing's been officially mentioned, because if World of Airports, and this happens like for a lot of companies too, right? If somebody mentions it publicly, then they know they have to also readdress the public, because they've made this almost like a promise, or they made this commitment to their entire audience. But when you only tell one person, it's like, okay, it's easy to forget about that one person, but it's hard to forget about the millions of people who play, right? So yeah, I think it's possible it could come out next week. Nothing's been confirmed officially, so I'm skeptical, but you know, a bug fix update wouldn't be too far-fetched, right? Do you think they will remodel the 748? Yeah, man. All airplanes that are not remodeled are going to get remodeled. That is 100% in their plans. So that includes like the CRJ. That includes the 748. That includes the 752. All those planes, even the Concord. The Concorde is still not remodeled, and we paid 1,000 gold planes for that. Most of us paid 1,000 gold planes for that, right? So even the Concorde needs to get remodeled. So it's in their plan, in World of Airports developers, it's in their plans to update every single one of the outdated airplane models. It's just a complicated process for them. They've mentioned in the past that updating an old airplane is the same exact process as adding a new airplane. And adding a new airplane is not an easy process. I mean, they have to first off update the graphics, right? They have to update the way it looks. They put on all the details. But then after that, they also need to update all the liveries. And, you know, we have certain planes that have just a ton of liveries on there, like the 738s. A380 also has a few liveries on there, and they need to get that right because there's a lot of players out there who really love to look at the liveries. So it's quite an effort for them, and I think it'll. I mean, we'll see it soon. I just don't know what order they're doing the planes, but all the planes are going to get updated eventually. I just don't know which one's going to be next. Oh, let's do a drop, yeah. It's about 40 flights to recoup the investment for the BCS-1. Nice. Thank you, BW. Yo, Lost Chance, thank you for the follow. Leon, 29 Leon says, I need help with St. Martin. You've been grinding 6 hours. Yo, St. Martin is a tough airport, man. I was playing St. Martin for such a long time on my free-to-play account, and I only really started making progress when I started playing St. Martin maybe like 30 minutes to an hour every single day. Once I started playing St. Martin Airport 30 minutes to 1 hour every single day, depending upon, you know, my planes coming back and things like that, that's when I started seeing some real progress. But I also had to let all my contract partners, my connection partners, I had to let them know, hey, I'm playing daily now. That way they could also handle as often as possible. So at St. Martin, I handled a lot of small planes. Small planes is going to be your bread and butter because you need those planes to go in and out as fast as possible. But then your large planes that you're gonna have, you don't want to have too many, but you also need to have a few. And the large planes that you're handling, those are what's gonna make you the wallers. So that way you can buy more planes, or, you know, buy the stands depending upon how early you are. And, you know, when finishing an L plane, it's gonna feel real good because you get a lot of XP. Even if you you can't really handle X planes at St. Martin, but if you're handling like this B-77W, I mean, look at how much XP we get at LHR, and this one's going to Muscat though, but it's going to be pretty similar. It's all based upon the route and the plane. Oh, parachutes are queued. Let's go. Dan Inver, what's up, man? Says, I'm one level away from completing St. Martin. It's been a long grind. Yo, congrats, man. It is 100% a long grind. It didn't feel as bad the first time I did it, because the first time I did it, it was a whole new, you know, 2.0 system, right? So everything was new. We were trying to figure out a bunch of things. But now, like a year later, 2 years later, right? It's just like, wow, it is tough. It is tough. Jules said no, that thing's going to be way too expensive. I think, are you referring to the Concord? I think when the Concord gets an update, I don't think it's going to increase in price. But I don't know for sure, because that's the last thing we've heard from the developers, is that when they remodel the Concord, they're going to keep this price the same, which I think makes sense. it's already 1,000 gold planes. There's like $100, right? So I guess that makes sense. But when they remodel planes too, don't forget that they also add all of the player liveries, right? So if let's go to configure and buy, you see like even right here, the B4 463F, you have all the liveries. You have Supreme 4 all the way up to Basic 1. So you have all the liveries. But if we go to a Concord, let's type it in. Concord only has 4 liveries. I guess it's Snow White a livery. All right, I guess it is, right? So yeah, you only have 3 liveries. So I think World of Airports, if they add all the regular liveries that you have on all the other planes, they can more than make their efforts back, without having to increase the price of the plane, because the plane is already kind of it's still going to be at least 10 times more expensive than all the other planes that are available. So yeah, the Concord is not a plane that I'm telling people to go ahead and like unlock it now before it gets updated. No. That's now the planes that you have to unlock now before it gets updated are like the CRJ. If you don't have the CRJ, that might be a plane you want to take a look at unlocking. You could tell a plane is not updated. You could look at it and like some of the engines are like kind of boxy, right? You don't see pilots in the cockpit. So that is one way you could tell that the plane is not updated. So CRJ might be a plane you might want to unlock. It's 2 gold planes now. It might double in price to 4, because that's what we've seen with some of the other planes. It might even go to 6. I mean, if the DH-8D is 6, maybe the CRJ might go to 6. What else we got? We got these A319 and A21NX. Those are already remodeled. The B752, not remodeled yet, so you might want to take a look at unlocking those. You have the AN12 was already recently updated. It was kind of a surprise update too. Nobody talked about it. B738, I think the price has not been updated on this. I'm not sure if this is generation 2 or generation 3, but this might be another plane you might want to unlock before they adjust the pricing on it, because it's only 10 gold planes compared to like the A21NX, which is like 2 to 3 times the price. So might be want to take a look at that. 734, another plane that is I think Gen 2, and you might want to just unlock this because it's only 7 gold planes. 734F the same way. 738, 8 gold planes, generation 2 I think it is, whereas I think all the planes now are generation 3. I don't really recommend the C30J, so you don't have to worry about that. I don't think the DH64 is going to go up in price, so I wouldn't worry about that either. Jindrik, thank you for the follow. We got, I think all the large planes are updated now, right? All the large and X planes except for the 748. Let's see. I think, yeah, all the large planes seems to be updated now. Maybe the C-17. The C-17 doesn't. Yep, the C-17 is not updated. It's not a bad large cargo plane, especially for only 17 gold planes. The only problem I have with cargo planes is you can't really adjust the cargo capacity, so that way you could get more distance out of the plane. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, 748, another plane that needs an update, and then you got the 748F, also another plane that needs an update. So those are some of the planes that you might want to take a look at unlocking before a graphics improvement comes, because once the graphics improvement comes, then the price goes up too. Aryan Shell, I don't know. I know you texted earlier and you texted again, and I saw your message, but I was in the middle of talking about something. But I don't know. Oh, you redeemed a medium contract on. Oh, on here. Okay, I see you guys. I see you. Okay, I see you guys. I see the contract redemptions. I see the contract redemptions on Twitch. So I'm gonna take a look, and we're gonna redeem some of these contracts from people who purchased them. So I think Adam, we got yours. Iron Shell, Phat M plane contract. Okay, Iron Shell, tell me where you want that plane to. I know that was like 40 minutes ago. So let me know if you want that again. Dapper Penguin, I don't have a plane from you here, so I'm just gonna refund you. Fong Airlines, I don't have a plane here from you either, so I'm just gonna refund you as well. M plane contract, I'm at St. Martin, my username. By the way, for you guys who are on Twitch, if you want me to send you a plane from my stream account, you have to redeem the one that says Phat M plane contract or Phat L plane contract. That is how you get me to send you a plane. M plane contract. Okay, Flamingo, thank you for redeeming that. Adam Cack, mod hype, nice. Thank you for the hype to my mods. Prague 2 cushion, we don't have anything here. B744, nice. Aria May, okay, we'll accept that. Thank you, Aria May. We got a group parachute, nice. David Elio with the X. All right, cool. All right, Iron Shell, are you still here? You want bar? You want an A21 NX or 752? All right, awesome. And we'll send that. I'll get that purchased now. On Twitch, by the way, guys, we have this point redemption system. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, sorry, but you guys can switch over. It's free to join Twitch. You know what I'm saying? But on Twitch, we have this redemption system where you can redeem a contract. And on this account, my Phat Empire account, we only accept contracts from people who buy them. And it's free to buy. You know, you don't have to pay real money. You don't have to do anything like that. But we do require people to buy their contract that way. And we do it that way because it really, people who are here every single week. Yo, Hammy, what's up, Hammy? Welcome back with the 28, what is that, 28 months? That's awesome. Thank you, Hammy. So, what was I saying? I keep getting distracted by these rewards today. I appreciate you guys. Like, it's really exciting. I'm sorry that my camera is like all the way up there, man. It's like in the sky. It's looking down on me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, redeeming contracts with my stream account. So on my stream account, for me, it's very important that I'm playing with people who are probably around during stream. Because like, look at the radar here. Like all these players are sending me their planes. Some of these are new contracts, right? So Jossie, that's a new contract. This is not a new contract, and it's coming back. Oh, it was a canceled contract. But yeah, all I'm trying to get at is, especially like once we get these, let's go back to LHR. So once these planes, especially like the ones that are like this short range one that's going to T5, F5, it's going to Leipzig. But once it goes to Leipzig, it can come back, and then we could just kind of keep that going. Especially on a stream like today where I still have 155 planes left to land. It makes sense to reward the people who are here on streams to also get the most contracts. So Twitch is no go for you with all the stutter. You get stutter on Twitch? Interesting. If you were talking about like 3 weeks ago, yeah, we were having some issues. But I think this now, at least when I watch the replay back, it doesn't seem like it stutters. Pat, could you go through all airports except all renewals on Phat Empire, waiting 30 days for a few? I went to Bari, San Diego, and LHR today to accept all of them. I did not go to Innsbruck. I did that before the stream started, Hammy. So we should be good now. And yeah, it's been a while since I played the Phat Empire account. You know, last week I really intended on playing, but I just couldn't. My flight got delayed. I didn't get home until the afternoon. Yo, who is that? Japachi? I just butchered your name. Getchi. Getchi. Thank you, man. Thank you for the follow. Um, you can't afford M plane yet. It's another account. You lost the other one. Came back to the game after 2 years. Potato Airlines. I remember you, Potato. All right. I'll give that to you. I'm waiting for my plane to land. Aryan Shell, so that way we can get you that contract. But yeah. Even like if Easy Nuts is here, which I don't think they are. I haven't seen them yet. But for example, this is going to go back to their Muscat, and it's going to get to their Muscat in 45 minutes. And then if he handles it, which usually a Concord takes about 10 minutes, like right if you look behind, it takes 9 minutes for this one at max handling crew, but it takes 9 minutes to handle. So I could get this plane back in an hour and a half, an hour 40 minutes. So that would be pretty cool. Let's get back to chat. Yo, Luke Evans, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Sorry I missed that, bro. How long have you been playing for? I've been playing World of Airports since like October 2020. Or is it earlier than that? 19? No, 5. They've been out for 5 to 6 years now. They're in between. There's 5 and 6 years. So yeah, 2020. I've been playing since then. It's like I think the game came out in if the game came out in October and I played it in October. It's pretty interesting. Is the B747-8 worth it? I think so. I think right now with all the pricing of the how many gold planes it costs to unlock new planes, the 748, which hasn't really been updated, is could be worth it. Now, that kind of question depends on a lot of your like specific answers to you, right? Because do you have large planes unlocked? Do you have medium planes unlocked? Do you have premium passes? Like all of those things are probably can be a little bit like a premium pass at Nagoya for I think 30 gold planes can be a lot more rewarding than just getting a 748. So there's a lot of variables that come into it when it comes to my answer, but just based on the price of gold planes and how it's not inflated yet, why not? Nagoya Premium Pass is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? Yo, Flamingo! Thank you for... Oh, wow, we hit our sub goal. Oh, my gosh. Flamingo, thank you so much. I just realized, because now we're at 61 out of 60. Flamingo, thanks for gifting that last sub. I appreciate that. That's so cool. I need to do something special. Maybe we'll do a stream this week, during the week. Get some more game time out of the Phat Empire account, because I do need to reach level 81, and level 81 is when we unlock Sydney, so I need to reach 81 as soon as possible. Flamingo to Arya May, yes, nice, love to see it. Steve asked, is the IAD Premium Pass worth it? Now that answer to your question requires a lot of nuance. Flamingo, thank you again. To Arya May, to Pat. Oh, Pat J. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Organized Chaos is following. But yeah. All right. So, should you get the Washington Premium Pass? Now, the Washington Premium Pass is the one Premium Pass that I will always remember how much it costs. A Defoe plane. Nice. The Washington Premium Pass costs 110 gold planes.
Use the steering wheel to turn.
Flamingo with another gifted sub to England. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Washington Premium Pass is so expensive. Like England said, it is 110 gold planes. So that alone makes it like almost, you have to think about whether or not you want to unlock it. And that's why a lot of people ask if they should unlock the Washington Premium Pass or not. So I'm going to tell you what you need to keep in mind.
Offensive.
No, this is not offensive. Don't worry. No, it might be. No. That's funny. So yeah, with the Washington Premium Pass, you got to keep a couple things in mind, right? So the first thing I would ask is, do you have all like the other airports Premium Pass unlocked? And not all of the other airports, right? But I need to understand which airports you have unlocked. So if you're at Washington, I'm gonna assume that you already have Innsbruck, Bari, Prague, right? Because those are, wow. Flamingo. Thank you so much, Flamingo. Oh my gosh, 5 more gifted subs. She said, did I get everyone? Oh, that's so very kind of you. Wow. Ultra didn't get missed. No, that's very nice of you. Thank you so much. So if you guys got gifted a sub on the Phat Airlines Discord, make sure you on Discord, make sure you link your Discord account with your Discord account with your Twitch account, because you were gifted it on Twitch. So make sure you link your accounts, because then you'll be granted access to our VIP channel. We have VIP channel on Discord, and we also have a VIP contract board on Discord. Twitch doesn't really let me have like a way to communicate with viewers on or members or subscribers on Twitch in the Twitch platform. So unfortunately, you kind of have to be on YouTube for that. I mean, on Discord for that. So once Twitch does let me interact with you guys like privately, I mean, Twitch does let me do, I don't know if I'm qualified, but Twitch they do let some people do like subscriber only lives, but that's not something I think I want to do. Maybe eventually we might do it, but yeah. All right, did I heart it? I think I did. I have everything on auto landing and autopilot, so I'm sorry about the delay. I know you want it to your Bari Aryan Shell. All right, so Washington Premium Pass. Should you get the Washington Premium Pass, right? So you got to ask yourself a couple questions. I got to ask you a couple questions, right? Do you have the previous airports? So I know everybody has Innsbruck, but do you have Bari and Prague? And do you have any other airports outside of Washington? So do you have other airports afterwards that you probably either unlocked because you played before 2.0 or because you bought them? So that's a question we need to ask, because if you have other airports, which you should, then you're probably better off unlocking like another premium pass. You can get Innsbruck Premium Pass, which is fairly cheap. I think it's like 20 gold planes. The Bari Premium Pass is also kind of cheap, and I think Prague Premium Pass is kind of cheap. So if you don't have those, that can help you, because your number one goal, everybody's number one goal, should be to try to get 10,000 silver planes every single week. That way you could trade them in for 10 gold planes. World of Airports is like one of the only games that I know about that will let you play the game, earn some currency, and then trade it into the actual premium currency. So, I think that's pretty cool, but that should be everybody's number one goal. And by unlocking a premium pass like at Bari, Innsbruck, at Prague, that can help you with getting that goal and making your 110, or making the gold planes you spent 20, and 30. Actually, how much is Bari premium pass? Is it 30? I forget, but let's say each of those are, I think Innsbruck is 20, Bari is 30, right? So that's 50 and an 80. So it would take you 8 weeks to get those gold planes back, but you were going to get so many more silver planes because you're going to have fleet planes from the premium pass. You're going to be in a better position from getting those other premium passes. Now, also, if you have any airports after IAD, a lot of those airports have a better premium pass than Washington, in my opinion. So you have LHR. LHR, I think, is a premium pass you should unlock before you unlock the Washington premium pass. But if you don't have LHR unlocked, then this doesn't apply to you, right? Nagoya is such a top tier premium pass, mainly because of its price, but also it has some great stuff. What else do we have? Leipzig is pretty cool because you get some special planes, but I think that's like 60 or 80 gold planes. And then there's some premium passes I would probably avoid. I would not get the Sydney premium pass before you get the Washington pass. I would get Washington before you get Sydney. BKK is not too bad. MSY, it's nice to have the extra handling crew, but that's one. Okay, that's one thing. And the next thing is, like, do you have airplanes unlocked? I would probably tell you to unlock a plane, a medium and a large at minimum, before you unlock the IAD premium pass. Get a 752 or get a 738. Get something that a medium plane unlocked. Even E190, an E190 could work. But get a plane unlocked, a medium plane and a large plane unlocked. That's going to help you out a lot more than the premium pass at Washington for 110 gold planes. Once you have planes unlocked, once you have the premium, other like cheaper premium passes unlocked, or at Washington's like your latest airport, then yeah, Washington makes sense to unlock. Getting the extra handling crew helps out a ton. Getting those fleet planes help out a ton. At the later level, you get a Concord at Washington, so that's super helpful. And you do get silver planes back in that premium pass too, so that helps you with getting the 10,000 silver planes every single week at minimum. So yeah, there we go. Educate, Learn said, Phat, what do we buy on Twitch to get free contract? So under type in !Phat on in Twitch chat, and it'll tell you what you get. Ozan said semi-plane. You could sign up for the phatairlines.com newsletter, and we're gonna send out planes every single week. So right now it's currently me sending planes, but I think in a couple of weeks, I think Brud Channels signed up to send out some planes. So we're gonna have him send out some planes on the Phat Brud Channels. Look, we're looking at his plane. What are the chances of that? He wants to send out some planes. So I think we had about like 30 to 40 people replying to the email this week. So he's going to sponsor a plane giveaway. I'm going to keep doing some, and VIPs, you guys have another email that we're going to set up very soon. English, I'm doing very well in LHR. I'm leveling up very fast. Dude, LHR is such a good airport, especially playing it for the third time now on my free account. I am noticing that LHR is probably, if you have St. Martin unlocked, LHR is probably not the airport you want to unlock. You could probably go through St. Martin and play through it. But if you don't have St. Martin, LHR I think is a good choice to unlock. Now, let me rewind, because I don't usually recommend unlocking airports. If you're buying gold planes, then fine. But if you're a free-to-play player, don't unlock an airport with your gold planes, because if you're free-to-play, then you're not buying gold planes as necessary. You're limited to 17 per week, and you can use those 17 gold planes to unlock you a premium pass, unlock a plane, unlock a livery. You can't unlock a premium pass for free. You can't unlock planes for free. You can get some liveries for free and some of the liveries with your premium pass, but so that's why that's like kind of last on the list. But you can always get an airport for free. Now, it might be tough. Like here at LHR, I got to reach level 81 to get Sydney. So I got to go through thousands and thousands of XP. But I can get it for free. So that's my suggestion. That's my thought when it comes to it. But hey, that's just my opinion, man. Oh, Innsbruck is 15 gold planes. Bari is 20. What? Yeah, I would probably get those premium passes before I get the Washington pass. Then again, are you really playing a lot of Innsbruck after you're done playing that airport? That's another question that you have to ask yourself. Flamingo with another gifted sub. 85 gifted subs in this channel, and we're at 70 out of 60. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Flamingo. Like, thank you. Thank you. Should you play IAD when you have unlocked the premium pass? Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm confused by your question. Like, why wouldn't you play an airport, especially if you have the premium pass? The in pass is cheap AF. You are right, but it sucks. It's not bad. I mean, it helps. It really helps out a lot with just the handling crew. Like, I think handling crew people, I keep harping on it, so I feel like people are gonna get sick of me, but like getting the handling crew from the premium pass can be worth it by itself. You know, especially at Innsbruck, if you don't have the premium pass, I think you're kind of like limited to only handling like 4 planes at a time. Whereas if you have the premium pass, you could maybe handle like 7 to 9 at a time when there's 11 stands at Innsbruck. So that premium pass can help out a lot. Yo, Mexico Ball, what's up, man? You're just stopping in? Well, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. You got the flu. That's not really nice, though. That stinks, man. A lot of people are getting sick lately. I guess it is that time of the year. Hope you feel better, man. Bleeding said you're just 11 levels at BKK to get MSY. Nice. How do you get the Concord? You buy it, man. Well, actually, there's a couple ways to get the Concord, right? So at LHR, if you have the premium pass and you reach level 76, you can get one single Concord that you can add to your LHR fleet. There's also a Concord reward at Washington on your premium pass too. That used to be a part of the reason why I would say I thought why Washington's premium pass was so expensive. But when I look at the LHR premium pass, it also has a Concord and it's less expensive. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. But yeah, that's where you can get the Concord. You can also unlock the Concord. You go to your fleet menu, configure and buy. You go to the L planes, and then you could type it in or go to Concord here. And for the low price of 1,000 gold planes plus 1.6 million Wallers, and if you want to get a livery a little bit extra, you can get your own Concord that you could use in any airport. Before, for the longest time, the Concord was exclusive to certain people only. I am so happy that they let you unlock it now. I got so hyped. It was like my 3rd stream ever on YouTube. I did a Concord buying stream. You main Innsbruck? Oh my gosh. Is my wife doing better? I think so. I mean, I think she's doing the same, but like it's not worse. So that's good, because I think at one point it was getting worse. Do you still need to sell planes like you used to, or can you just keep them forever? I think you could just keep them forever. Because I think what happens with these planes, let me see if I can find one of my own. Here we go. I think what happens with these planes is they go to maintenance, then you run down the small check, and then you run a small check at your current stand. But once you go to large check, you have to send it out, so it takes a couple hours because it has to fly there and get maintained, and then it flies back. But then this resets as well, the remaining maintenance points. I think it goes back up to 400. So I don't think you're forced to sell a plane anymore. I've never sold a plane yet. Hungarian, you had your entrance today. You counted with your mom how many points did I get out of 100, and you're quite impressed with yourself. Nice. Good luck with that, man. Alex asked, Phat, how come you weren't streaming last week? So last week, I think, I didn't post it on YouTube, did I? Yeah, I posted on Instagram, I posted on Twitch stories, but I didn't post it on YouTube, so my bad. So last week I was away. At the end of the week, I was traveling to Virginia. So my travel to Virginia was from Thursday to Saturday. And Saturday, my flight was supposed to leave at like 6 or 7 in the morning, which means I would have got back home by like 9 a.m. My stream started at 11 a.m. But unfortunately, there was a snowstorm that happened. Now, there wasn't a lot of snow from what I could, at least at the airport. But they still needed to de-ice the planes. Now, in Virginia, they don't really get a lot of snow and a lot of ice at Virginia. Not as much as we do in like New Jersey, right? So we were second in line to get de-iced. And then the pilot tells us, the captain tells us that the de-icing truck ran out of fuel. It ran out of the de-icing solution. So it needed to go back and refuel. And the backup truck, the second truck, because they only had 2 trucks for this entire airport at Norfolk, and the backup truck was also out of commission temporarily. So we had to go. We were on a de-icing pad, and then we had to go back to the gate. They had us deboard the plane, and then that was 4 hours later. They finally board us again, but then we're waiting for almost an hour to get de-iced, and then we finally take off. So we didn't take off until like 11 a.m., which is stream start time. So therefore, I was like, I'm just gonna cancel stream. So my bad about that. I'll have to make sure I communicate with you guys on YouTube a little bit better. My fault. How much does a Concord make in profit? It does not make any profit, man. No, zero. It loses you money. You need to have other planes in your fleet in order to have a Concord. Oh, thank you for the congratulations, Educate Learn. Yeah, I did reach level 64. That's pretty cool. I get a 788 and I get a 788 livery. That's awesome. I love getting liveries for free, man. Feels good. Because, like, actually, let's go to offers. Let's go to 788. Oh, whoa. 788. Oh, because these are unlocked. Okay. 788. Right, so with Supreme, like that right alone, that Supreme 1 livery costs 36 gold planes. So like this is what I find interesting when people ask, are these premium passes worth it? But like this Supreme 1 livery would cost you 36 gold planes, right? Then let's look at the rest of this premium pass. 5 handling crew members was going to cost you 45 gold planes. I got 788 premium 1. Premium 1 costs 24 gold planes. So like just with deliveries and crew, you're getting your money back. Your money's worth. Basic 6 is the best livery. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's I like that Basic 6 is like the most unique basic livery. Can you show us your profit on your Concord? I am not on my main account. I don't have a Concord on this account. This is I'm handling Concords from Flamingo, but this one only has 1 handling, right? So we turn the card around. It only has 1 handling. So, you know, I'm only making 4 or 500 on this flight, which is from Leipzig, so it's pretty close. When it's my own Concord, I'm only making like 1,000 wallers on it, so like making twice as much. But I also have to pay 1.6 million wallers for it. Aviation Boy says, should I buy Emirates A388? I mean, if you really like the plane, but I think eventually in some of these passes, maybe not here at LHR, but I think in some of these passes, you do end up getting like contracts. It's like right here, right? This is not an Emirates though, but you get certain contracts. So at certain airports, you might be able. Dang it! You might be able to get that plane. But I would definitely wait until you're an international airport before you go buy it, because when you go into your map contracts, like if you go to contracts here and you go to map contract, if you go to a regional airport, like one that's nearby, they're always going to be like just wallers. But if you're only a 1-star airport and you go to an international, it's going to cost you silver planes to unlock this too. But once you hit international, then you can unlock international planes as well with only wallers. I would not advise, unless you're swimming in silver planes, not to use your silver planes to unlock airplanes. Thanks for the lurk, Shams. Damn shish gaming. Jendrick asks, can you recommend if I should get a premium pass or an L plane? You have the 738M and a 752, but no premium pass yet? Well, what airports do you have? Like, if you only have Innsbruck and Bari, then no, don't get an L plane yet. All right, we got 10,000 silver planes. We're going to go ahead and trade that in. Always, please always do that. Is Nagoya Airport good? I think Nagoya Airport is a lot better now than it was like a year ago. You know, with the addition of Sydney and the addition of BKK, Nagoya has gotten a lot better as far as like leveling up and playing with other people. So I really do enjoy playing Nagoya. It's also a great like little hub. It's not like a big hub, but it's a good little hub for like large and X planes. You can get a lot of large and X planes from different like airports. Yo, thank you for subscribing, holes. Olas. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, on Nagoya, it's a nice little hub. You can get a lot of L and X planes from like the major airports. So like from Washington, LHR, even BKK, you can get L and X planes from those like big airports. Muscat is also a big airport, right? So you can get some large and X planes from those airports to Nagoya. So it could be a nice little mini hub. Now, if you asked me a year ago, I would have told you no, Nagoya is not good. Like you had no purpose. Your small planes had no purpose. I mean, some of your small planes still have no. I mean, when I say no purpose, I mean they can't go to other players. I know some of you guys play with play solo. So in that case, a lot of my recommendations are a little bit different for you guys, right? But yeah, Jindrik, let me know if you have what airports you have, because that makes an impact on whether or not I recommend an L plane. I'm on TV. Nice. What's up, Rhoda Bridge? I know every once in a while it's funny. My wife will put me on the TV down here, and then her and my son will watch them. Will watch me. Hammy asked, renewal to your Phat Airlines Prague or redirect to LHR? Do a redirect to LHR. Prague, I only play less than like once a week. Yo, Flamingo with the 5 gifted subs. Flamingo, thank you so much. I'm getting my phone out right now because I'm about to play 2 WoA accounts. Not on stream though. One's gonna be off stream. I tried to do 2 on stream and it was just too confusing, man. Too many things I needed to adjust. You're trying to get everyone here. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Hungarian, you hit 1 million wallers at Leipzig a half hour ago? Nice. That's pretty impressive. Now go for 10. Leipzig is an interesting airport because it's a cargo airport, and it can be a little hard sometimes to find a contract partner to send your cargo planes to, because like most of these airports that we're playing, they're not, they don't have a lot of cargo stands. So like you don't want to accept too many cargo planes either, because otherwise you're going to be just waiting for planes to land, or lanes to take off, or planes to deep. If you're at Leipzig and you're trying to send to another player, the other player probably doesn't want to take too many planes, right? Cargo planes. There's only like a few stands for cargos, and then you're gonna have to wait for these planes to kind of finish, push back, and then another plane can land. You got to wait for it to finish, push back, and then another one can land. So you don't want to be delayed too much by waiting for planes to land, you know, or stands to open up. So that makes a difference. All right, let's look at YouTube, you guys. Family Fun, what's up, man? Jay Let's Play says, you're on both YouTube and Twitch. Nice. Is the A318 even good anymore? When was it ever good? When was it ever good? If you have 110 gold planes and you only have 8, you have a lot of, you're probably in need of other premium passes before you do Washington. Like, you shouldn't even be thinking about Washington until you have like easily over 100. If you don't have over 100, then don't think about Washington Premium Pass. Like, I didn't even start thinking about unlocking the Washington Premium Pass on my free-to-play account until I reached 200 gold planes. So I would probably just focus on the other premium passes in the game before doing that one. You have Innsbruck, Bari, Prague, and Washington. Yeah, definitely unlock a premium pass at Innsbruck, Bari, Prague. Get to the point where you're gonna have 10 gold planes every single week, and then by the time that you have 110 gold planes, you'll know whether or not you want that premium pass there. There's just too many VIPs. VIP chat's gonna be popping this month. Love to see it. Love to see it. Freezeman says, I love cargo. Yeah, I think we know. I can't go to the leaderboard because the leaderboard, I'm not top ranked. But Freezeman is like, what? You're number 1 or number 2, right? In the cargo leaderboard. So I always send Freezeman my cargo planes now. Phat is playing Phat Airlines now. How do you know? Did I accept your plane? I just hit accept on all. Southwest asks, do you think the A332 is a good first L plane, since that's what I plan to get as my first L plane? I mean, I think the best part about the A332 is its price in Wallers, right? It's only like 200. Let's actually go in here. Let's go to fleet offers, configure and buy. We're gonna go to L planes, and we're gonna type it in 332. So with the A332, right, you have two versions. One's like there's different engines, but they're practically the same. Actually, the 332 is another plane that needs like a price update. But anyways, when you look at the 332, it's 239 Wallers, 239,000 Wallers. So I think that's the best part about this plane, is its price. You know, it's not expensive, so you can easily, it's a lot quicker for you to buy one, especially at a new airport. But once you start playing that airport a lot more and you're leveling up that airport, you know, getting to 300,000 Wallers it ends up not being a tough thing to do to get to 300,000 Wallers. You know, I spent I wish I paid more attention earlier. Maybe I have to rewind on YouTube. But I spent 140,000 Wallers to unlock or to buy an A321NX, which I'm gonna send to Aryan Shell. I'm still waiting for it to land. I must have a lot of hearted planes. That's yeah, still waiting for it to land. So I bought this A21NX, which is 140,000, and I'm pretty sure I started at like 350,000, and now I'm almost back there in an hour and a half of playing this airport. So not too bad, right? Not too bad at all. So that's the best part about the A332 is the price. There are probably some better L planes to unlock, but they also cost you a lot more in wallers. And when you're at a new airport, every 100,000 wallers really counts, right? It's not easy to just get 100,000 wallers until it is. Yo, Southwest, thanks for the follow. Any tips for Prague? The equipments are expensive there. I really haven't played a brand new Prague yet. I've heard that the equipment is expensive, so what I would probably do is I probably unlock an L stand as soon as possible to kind of help me unlock more stands and unlock more equipment. That's typically my strategy in most airports. That strategy doesn't really work though at it does work at San Diego, but you can't have too many L planes. At MSY, same thing. You can't have too many L planes or you're gonna get destroyed. So yeah, I mean, what am I trying to get at? I haven't really played Prague from the 2.0 perspective yet, so I know things are a little bit different, but I would still just get the L stand as soon as possible, get some L contracts, and if I have planes, if you go to other airports and you get these planes that don't have a tag on it. So where's the next plane? Right here. The 77W, for example, level 66 doesn't have an airport tag on it, but it says airplane. So those airplanes will show up here, and they also don't have a tag. This one has a tag, so I need to redeem it. The same thing with this. This is only at LHR. These planes can be used anywhere. So I would probably also redeem maybe a couple planes, a medium plane, maybe a small plane. If I have a large plane, I'd probably do that too at Prague to kind of help speed things up, especially if, like you said, and I've heard this multiple times, that the equipment is a lot more expensive there. Will they add this 777X? Yeah, I think once those planes enter service, I think that's part of their plan to add it back in, or not back in, but to add it in. You are special. Thank you, man. Sports Rule says, if I'm close to max on Bari, Innsbruck, and level 30 on Prague, what do you recommend? If you're asking about premium passes, probably Prague. But I also don't know how many gold planes you have. Do you get your 10 gold planes every single week? I'd probably go a Prague premium pass just to kind of help you kind of speed that up a little bit. It sounds like if you're close to max, then the premium pass really isn't going to help you other than for the immediate rewards. It's not going to help you level up, I should say, other than the immediate level rewards. But even still, getting this plane, let's say I reach level 80 at LHR and I decide to unlock the premium pass, you get all the pass rewards instantly. So even getting this plane can help you get more silver planes, not just XP, because you're done with XP. You're close to max at Innsbruck and Bari, but silver planes, you can still earn some silver planes. Freezeman's number 2 on the cargo leaderboard. Thank you. I'm about to send him another plane. Freezeman, do you play Muscat? Luke's Aviation, thank you for subbing, man. Appreciate that. We're over here playing some LHR on my Phat Empire account. Phat Empire is one of my many accounts that I have. And I typically tell people about my 3 accounts. I have more than that. But my 3 accounts, I have my main account, which is the Phat Rican. THEPHATRICAN. And on that account, anybody can send me a contract on that account for free. Just send it my way. If you have a plane and you're not sure who to send it to, you can send it to me. I have 3 main airports that I play though. I play LHR. Bye-bye. I play IAD. I play BKK. Those are my 3 main airports. So if you want like somebody who plays every single day and handles your plane every single day, and you could send it to one of those airports, you could send it my way, and I'll be your daily partner. I also have my free-to-play account.
What is he doing?
My free-to-play account is more casual, so I play that account. Sometimes it's like 30 minutes a day. Sometimes I skip multiple days. Sometimes I'm playing for 3 hours in a day or more. But my free-to-play account, which is Phat Airlines, is a more casual account. I don't really focus on it too much. If I'm just in the mood to play World of Airports, then I'll take it out and play. Another thing too, right? On that account, Phat Airlines, I am currently actively playing LHR. So if you want to send me some contracts there, I do have like 25 free slots for my contract capacity, so I can accept there. But I can't promise I'm going to play every single day. But I'm going to try my best because I want to get to the next airport. Then I have my third account, which is the account that you see on the screen right now. Yo, Hannah Bear, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm on my third account right now, and my third account is my stream only account. Now, my stream only account, I do buy gold planes on this account, but I still don't like spending gold planes when I don't need to. So we're still working through unlocking airports by leveling up. We did buy LHR to unlock, but that was a decision we made as a community here. Also, on Twitch you can force me to buy a plane. So like, for example, right now I don't have enough money to buy an A380 on this account. So if you're on Twitch and you redeem a Phat X plane contract, I will buy an X-plane for you. I will spend my gold planes on Wallers, which I absolutely hate doing normally, because I think that's just a waste of money. But that is part of the rules for this account for us. I'm thinking about starting a 4th account, which I forget what was the. I haven't played my 4th account in a while. I don't give away that username. But I forget, I was going to play under certain rules. I think it was player contracts only. Or maybe it was something different. I forget what the rules were. I have to talk to, I think, Saroa again. But there was like this challenge that people were talking about on Discord. And I was like, that sounds pretty fun. So I might be trying out some kind of challenge. Yo, Kosila Belade? I'm sorry, Kosiela Belade. Oh, Kosiela Belade. Interesting. Oh, dang. Voitando bought the Phat X-Plane contract. Crazy, man. Crazy. When I bring attention to it, that's when people do it. All right, we're going to get you an A388. We're going to do a livery here. Black purchase. Not enough Wallers for it, so we'll go ahead and spend 110. I think that should be enough. I didn't even math, man. Yeah, there we go. Voitando, where do you want this? Voitando, where do you want this? I'm gonna just set it up initially for 10 and 30, and then we'll adjust it once it actually lands. All right, let's go back to chat here. Any tips on how to upgrade from Bari to Prague? Dude, Bari is another tough airport. At Bari though, you need to have some L planes, but you can't go overboard on the L planes at Bari. If you go overboard on the L planes at Bari, you're really gonna just be waiting for planes taxiing, because the L planes take forever to taxi at Bari. So you're just gonna be waiting for planes to taxi, and just nothing else is gonna be going on, which is kind of boring. So you really want to have a lot more M planes at Bari. Ideally, a set like some of the larger M planes, because those are going to give you more XP and more silver planes. But yeah, it can be a little tough, because like usually the strategy is get as many large planes as possible, because the large and X planes will get you more XP, but that doesn't work at Bari. So you need to go one level down and get as many medium planes as possible. You want to unlock, so when you're, I don't know what level you are, but when you're new at Bari, you want to unlock the L stand sooner rather than later and get a couple player contracts. Ideally active players, right? But you get a couple player contracts, that way you can level that up and get some rewards from that, you know. And also getting 1,000 to 2,000 wallers per flight, sometimes more, is super helpful. After that though, then you want to get a lot of M contracts. Player contracts are great for that too, and that'll help you with leveling up. But Bari is tough, man. You just gotta find some active people is really what you gotta do, which is kind of tough. Yo, Southwest, thanks for the follow. I don't know if I called you out. And Hannah Bear, thanks again for the Prime. Yo, Nick, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. IAD was in the redeem. Was it in the redeem? Nah. Oh, it was in the redeem. It says, I love you. I thought you said lad. I love you, lad. Silly me. Silly me. Jindrik's gonna get the in pass first. Oh, that's a question. So Phat, I'll be getting the in pass first, or should I go to Prague because I'll get more big planes to take to IAD? I mean, both are good arguments, right? So, I mean, Innsbruck, you get a bunch of rewards right now. If you still play Innsbruck though, I mean, it's not a bad idea to get the Innsbruck Premium Pass. Get a bunch of planes in there. Innsbruck's a really chill airport. Like, I go back to Innsbruck every once in a while, and it's really chill, you know. Handling all the planes is not it's not a hard task to do, and you can really make it happen. Oh, I did hard it. Okay, good. So I mean, what I would do, I'd probably get the premium pass on the airport that I'm playing more frequently. So if that's Innsbruck for you, then get Innsbruck. But if that's Prague for you, then get Prague, because just getting those extra rewards as you're like going through can make an impact, you know. Especially like right here, I'm going to be getting it's A35K, you know, so that's another airplane I can activate right away in my fleet, or, you know, whenever I want. 10,000, oh my gosh, 10,000 silver planes at that level. So it just feels like more rewarding, because you get 2 rewards instead of 1. Even though when you go back to Innsbruck and unlock that, you're going to get the whole backlog. So it's still super rewarding in that way, but while you're still actively playing, it can help a lot more. Tell you one emulator for iOS. You don't need an emulator for iOS if you're on a newer Mac. Oh, you're talking about for Windows. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Yeah, no, there's no emulator for iOS. Unless maybe you're a developer, but like if you're going to be paying for a developer account, you're better. That doesn't make sense to me, to pay for an Apple developer account so you can play on an emulator, but I don't even know if that would work. So I'm not recommending it. If you have a MacBook or a Mac product, you can play natively on your Mac iOS games. So I can play on my MacBook World of Airports without having to install an emulator. But if you want to play on your Windows computer World of Airports on iOS, that's not possible. And even still, emulators, like the Android emulators, are technically not supported by the World of Airports developers. So what that means is if you're running into issues, they're going to tell you to check a couple things, but it's not directly supported, so you might run into additional issues. I'm trying to catch up with the chat because you guys are chatting quickly. Friesman, you currently play Leipzig, Washington, and BKK. Oh, okay. It's like my same airports, except you replaced LHR with Leipzig so you can get your cargo planes. Actually, all of those airports have got some good cargo stands. I'm surprised you don't have Nagoya, Friesman. Nagoya has a good amount of cargo stands too, when I think about it. Yo, what's up, Rick Rashid? I'm trying to catch up in chat, guys. I'm way behind. It says I'm at 12:49 and it's 12:57. I'm trying to I'm skimming through a lot of your messages, reading them. See you later, Voitando. How do you join your giveaways on Twitch? Right now, we're not really doing giveaways, but people are buying contracts. So underneath the chat in Twitch, you see a little fat icon there. Hold on. You can click on that and Meek Raven of Bronze Realm. Alright. Yeah, you can click on that little fat icon and you can buy contracts. So if you buy the contract that doesn't have fat in front of it, then you're buying the contract for me to send to you. Or sorry, if you're buying the contract that doesn't have fat in front of it, you're buying the contract that's from you to me. So like Carolina Santiago, I'm not accepting these until I see a purchase. If you want me to send you a plane on this stream only account, then you have to do the ones that start with the word fat. That's what Voitando and Iron Shell did earlier. So actually, here we go. We got this going to Washington. I'm not even going to reconfigure it. Cool. Is there a website where all the airport level rewards, including premium pass, are shown? Not yet, man. Or maybe there is. There might be some resources in like the World of Airports Discord, but there's not like one spot on that I found yet. I know some people made some infographics about it. That's one of my to-do lists. I want to get a list of all the rewards, and also like all the planes, right? So if you have, for example, if you unlock, or if you have a 788, right? I want to tell you like, hey, don't unlock Supreme 1, or you can unlock Supreme 1 from the LHR Premium Pass. Same thing with like Premium 1, and I think there's a basic one maybe. But yeah, look at all these planes that have liveries here that you can get when you're just playing the Premium Pass on another airport. So that's what part of my to-do list for phatirlines.com. Right now it's just for email contracts. So sign up on phatirlines.com if you haven't already. We'll get you some emails sent over, and all you have to do is reply back to the email if it's an airplane that can go to one of your airports. I tell you everything. I tell you what airplane it is. I tell you what airport it's coming from, and I even tell you what airports it can go to. So all you gotta do is just read that part of the email. It'll tell you if you have to figure out if you qualify. If you don't qualify, no worries, because I try to change it up every single week, so that way I know certain airports are excluded this week. I want to make sure we include other airports. For example, I know we haven't had a single email that had Sydney as a compatible airport yet, so I need to eventually find a way to kind of get airplanes to Sydney. That's going to be a little tough because there's not a lot of medium planes that can get there, and medium planes can be expensive that can get there. Yo, Mike, what's up, bro? LX said better that the UI comes in January like they said. When did they say that? I don't think I saw that. Oh, Iron Shell, do you want to Oh, you want to choose the accent color? Yeah. We would have to cancel the contract, though, unfortunately, because you're not going to see the change. Sorry, I saw your message so late. But right, my default is black. But I guess next time put it in that purchase, and we'll do it for you. Yo, Adam Cack is at 150k silver planes. Nice. I'm at 90k on my free account, which is like amazing. I never thought, once I got LHR though, things started really taking off on that account. It was like so hard to get like silver planes at St. Martin, because like I was just, you know, handling small planes and medium or small planes really isn't going to get you a lot of silver planes. And then St. Martin doesn't have a lot of medium stands or large stands, so there's not a lot of opportunity to make silver planes from large or medium planes there. So once I unlocked LHR, man, things started exploding and growing, man. They said very, very soon it'll come because they need testing time. Yeah, first time, man. Very soon has a very broad range of time when it comes to, especially when it comes to the world of airport developers. You know, they mentioned the new UI was supposed to come, like even in their 2024 recap and 2025 preview. They mentioned how they wanted the new UI to come out in 2024, but they had to keep making improvements and changes. So I know their goal is to get it out sooner rather than later, but I don't know if I would expect it for January, man. Because very soon does not mean January, especially when it comes to the world of airport developers. So I would be hyped if it did, and I'd love to be wrong. But yo, Max, thanks for subscribing. I would love to be wrong. I would love to have the new UI sooner rather than later. But I also don't want everybody else to have wrong expectations. There's a lot of things that people say. Like, for example, there's a rumor that there's an update coming out next week, but that has not been confirmed at all by any developer. What people are seeing is an email from like the support email saying that there's potentially an update coming out next week. But if that changes, that person's not going to get an alert letting them know, hey, look, you know, we found a problem with it, and we're not going to release it yet. No, you're not going to get that. So, yo, what's up, Pueller? If England asks, should I unlock the A220 family? Is it worth it? I don't really use them a lot, so I can't really tell, but I think they do have some good range on it. So if you like player contracts like I do, they're not bad planes for player contracts because they can reach destinations. Did you add sunglasses to Toby? That's funny. Oh my god, sunglasses to Mr. Fu, to the fella. That's funny. Yo, what's up, Laugh Lots? Thanks for being here. I saw you redeeming a bunch of things earlier. Breezeman said, you're right, Fat. I think Nagoya has the third most cargo stands in the game. Just comes down to how much time I have to play the game. I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, time is always a thing. Phat M plane contract. Is that a new one? Nice. Eric Aviation. I don't see a plane from you, man. Alright. We are going to get Adam Cack a plane. Adam Cack, where do you want this plane to go to? Where do you want this plane, Adam? IAD. Okay, so we got to get you a bigger medium plane.
You have won the giveaway.
Oh, there's a giveaway. I'm gonna have to cancel that giveaway though. I am not ready to do giveaways. I did not have people sign up for the giveaways, so we're gonna have to cancel that. That's not unfair, man. Yeah, you're gonna get refunded, man. Don't worry. No worries. But yeah, I did not tell people the command for joining giveaways because I was not doing giveaways today. All right, let's go into here. I need to buy a medium plane. Let's do an unlocked plane. And I'll do a A21NX. Let's do an A21NX. We're gonna configure this because we want this to go to Washington. And A21NX is one of those planes that can go to Washington. And it's 2,200 profit round trip. Here I go, spending another 10 gold planes. Now, I do everything on my stream account on stream except buying gold planes. I don't want to expose my personal information, so when I do buy gold planes, I usually do that before stream, before you could see my screen. But I try to let you guys know when I buy them. Alright, so we bought that plane. Now we need to heart the plane so that way it can land first. Sounds good. Eric, you said I did the L plane thing. Hold on. Let me find your message. I see somebody reply to you here. I see it now. You silvered it with coins, whatever Adam did with the X plane. Yeah. So you have to select the one that says Phat L plane if you want the one that I send you a plane. But the good news is that I can reject and refund your points back to you, which I'm going to do right now. So that way you can still save up for the Phat L plane. I know it's a lot. I know it's expensive, but that's because I am spending gold planes on buying these planes for you. Once I have like my LHR where I'm having like millions or thousands of wallers, then I'm gonna lower the price for those redemptions. Maybe I won't lower them because it might be unfair to the people who paid full price. But whatever, we'll think about that later. Now, once we have like millions of wallers, I might lower that price. But for now, because I'm buying my wallers with gold planes to redeem those redemptions, to accept those redemptions, then that's why they're kind of expensive. I wish I could convert wallers to silver planes. That's never gonna happen, but yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. That'd be pretty interesting. I wish actually the other way though. Silver planes to wallers might be useful. Well, we'll see. I don't know if I would even do that, you know? Silver planes I think are more valuable than wallers. All right, so we gotta send Adam Cack a contract. Got a group parachute from Flamingo that I missed. Iron Shell did the L plane contract. Nice. We got Eric Aviation. Eric, you did it again, man. You did it again. You gotta read all the redemptions, bro. There's a redemption that says M plane contract. And there's a redemption that says Phat M plane contract. The one that says Phat M plane contract means that you get a fat plane. The one that doesn't say it means that I get your plane. That's why we call it Phat M plane contract. I'm gonna refund your points. I know. I see your message. I know with the crying emoji. No worries, man. I just want to make sure because sometimes I know I can be a little unclear. So I try to reword things differently so that way it could be understood better. But yeah, I refunded you your points, and hopefully you could save up to get maybe the S or M or even the L plane contract. Just join every stream, every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Twitch will give you points for joining the streams. I even do a fake raid to myself so that way you guys can get points because I usually don't set up for for raids, unless there's a World of Airport streamer. I don't think there's a point for me raiding like a Microsoft Flight Sim streamer anymore. It doesn't feel good. But if there's another World of Airport streamer, then I'd be all about that. But so far there's not a lot of them, and the ones that do, they don't stream for multiple hours. So it's like, by the time, like, if they started streaming during my stream, most of the times they end the stream during my stream too. So it's like I don't even get a chance to raid them. So I do encourage, people to stream World of Airports. It's tough, if you want to have your webcam up at the same time, because you need some equipment to do it. But there's a lot of people who like just watching gameplay and signing up for contracts. What is he doing? Yo, Hungarian, you're 495th. Let's go. That's actually pretty good, man. What's up, Thoughtful Rookie? Nice to see you, dude. Pro Merlino, you have 140k Wallers in St. Martin, but you don't have any planes unlocked. So you have 8k silver planes, but you're saving for the 10k. Always save for the 10k, man. Good move. I'm glad to see you say that. Yeah, having all those Wallers though and no planes unlocked can be a little tough, because like, what do you do with those Wallers other than unlocking more stands? But at that point, you probably have all the stands unlocked. You probably also have all the equipment unlocked. So it's like, what else are you going to do with those Wallers? That's why you do have to think about unlocking a plane. At St. Martin, maybe like an E175 could be a plane you might want to consider unlocking. Because the E175, it's gonna be able to, you're gonna be able to send that to, I think you could send it to Washington. I'm not sure if you could send it to New Orleans or not, but either way, at least you could send it to Washington on a player contract. So that way you can keep leveling up. Use your Wallers, and then just keeps growing and snowballing. $21 million tons. That's crazy, man. John Paulo said, is it possible that the under construction airports right now will be added in the game in future update? What do you mean by that, man? Are you talking about like real life under construction? I think World of Airports is only working on airports that are currently active, right? So I don't think any under construction airports. But if you're talking about like under construction as per the devs building it out, I think we were already told or hinted at what the next airport is going to be in the game. As far as when it comes out, we haven't seen that. What I would say is typically we get some sneak previews on Instagram or Facebook on social media before we see it in the game, and we haven't seen any teasers yet, so I would not be expecting to see a new airport anytime soon. But look out at World of Airports social media, and over there is where you'll see a lot of the previews about what's under construction in the game. Any tips for Washington IAD? For Washington, you really want to get the large planes as soon as possible. So you want to get that middle terminal sooner rather than later. That middle terminal has all the L and X stands. And also now at Washington, you also kind of want to play at least with the tower managers on. You want to play with the approach manager on. Even if it's at 2%, you want to play with the approach manager on, so that way the planes you could assign you can assign planes to gates, and the approach manager will automatically land those planes. But you also want to assign the ground manager. It doesn't say it here, but the ground manager also manages the planes crossing the runway, and that's really important now at Washington, especially since you have 4 runways in use. And one of the runways where planes land, they need to cross another runway. They have to cross, I think, 19C? They have 19R, 19L. So you have all these runways, and if you don't notice a plane needs to cross a runway, especially if you have the approach or departure manager on, it might feel almost impossible to get a plane to cross the runway. So I would say at Washington, you might want to consider unlocking both approach and ground. Handle those L planes, those X planes. Get some player contracts if you can. There's a lot of people who play, BKK or LHR, as their main airports, including me, right? And so BKK is a great airport. You can get maybe a few L planes or X planes. I think L planes from BKK to your IAD. LHR, you can get medium planes from LHR to IAD. So that'll help you out a lot. Like, look at this A21NX. We're sending this over to Adam Cack's IAD. So that is pretty cool. And in Washington too, after you unlock those L and X stands, then you want to start unlocking a bunch of the small stands, like the stands that are just small only. You want to unlock those afterwards, because when you unlock a stand for the first time, let me show you here. When you unlock a stand for the first time, you're going to get one handling crew and one contract capacity. So typically I like to unlock the biggest size possible, but sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like here at this airport, I'm looking around and I have all my planes that are in queue already have a gate assigned, right? Because I can tell I have a small gate available here. I have which manager? I have the delivery manager on, so they're automatically assigning stands. And if we look back at the construction, I have a small stand, a medium stand, a large stand, and an X stand available. So I'm not hurting on stand availability here. Maybe in cargo, I don't have enough cargo, but hey, 100% of them are in use. So what I can do here is, I could technically just, if I really wanted to, and I could do it just for example, I can unlock a small stand here, and I get one more handling crew and one more contract capacity, one more handling crew. Like over here where you have this stand right there where it's just small and medium, maybe make that just a small stand. Maybe just make it a medium stand. Small is a lot cheaper than medium, so that's why I recommend small. So that way you get more handling crew to handle all those L and X planes you want to handle. With no premium pass, you're gonna run into handling crew issues. You just gotta be patient there. Yo, Flamingo, thank you for another 5 gifted subs. That's, oh my gosh, 80. Flamingo, thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it.
Whoa, look at that guy.
I know I say multiple times this stream, but I can't, like,
yo, what is going on?
your help really does, your support really does help a lot. And it's the reason why, like, we're able, it's part of the reason why we're able to come up with so many videos. I have the website in motion, and more things to come. Seeing all your support, not just Flamingo, but everybody, especially Flamingo, but all you guys' support really helps to kind of help me continue to do this. I told you, if you guys saw my 2025 video on YouTube, one of my goals for 2025 is I would love to get sponsored. And you guys helping me out is almost like a sponsorship on its own, right? Flamingo, thank you for that, that support, that like sponsorship that you're sending my way. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad to hear that you're back on Discord. Hopefully we see you back in the Phat Airlines Discord soon. Pueller, I don't see your M plane, bro. Gaming Boy, I don't see your X plane contract either. Adam Cack wants a small plane to Innsbruck. All right, we'll have to buy it. The Adam Cack redeemed the. What did he redeem? The Phat S plane contract. So we're gonna go ahead and get an S plane sent to Innsbruck. We can't configure S planes. I don't have enough wallers. How sad. Well, I spent like 30 gold planes today on contracts. I think more, right? Oh, we need to go to My Fleet Small, and we gotta heart it. There we go. That should be the next one to land. This is Flamingo stream, yeah. Oh, it's coming. All right, cool. Thanks for letting me know, Pew, because I was about to refund you. Same thing with you, Gaming Boy, aka England. But it looks like, I don't know, that X-Plane contract redemption is super confusing. You put in your username and then you put in the airport, but it's the airport that I'm currently playing at. So even if you wanted me to send you an X-Plane, it's literally impossible for me to send an X-Plane from LHR to LHR. So it's very interesting. It's your second ever stream and you're gifted a sub? Nice, Curl. Love to see it. Flamingo's a big supporter of this channel. I really appreciate her. I hope you come back more. You know, I'm thinking about, I had some availability in the evenings, so I'm thinking about doing some streams in the evening. Yeah, doing some streams during my evening time, which is probably like a lot of you Europeans are probably going to be sleeping. Americans, some Americans might even be sleeping too, because it's going to be kind of late, like maybe 9 p.m. Eastern time, New York time, or Washington IAD time. So it might be a little late. I was running into issues where I don't have a lot of my moderators are not available late at night, but I think I have a solution for that. So we'll have to see. Maybe we can do a stream soon at night. LHR to LHR in another universe. Yeah, that's the next game, right? That's the game after World of Airports, World of Rocket Ships. You send it from one planet to another. You saw someone sent, I don't know what SSC stands for, but an X-Plane sent from LHR to LHR. That's weird. Oh yeah, you sent the request. You're right. Let's accept. What is he doing? I'm getting a haircut on Monday, by the way. All this hair in my head is just so long. It's been like a very long time. I think next week we might have to, or next time we stream Phat Empire, which should be next week, I need to do some giveaways for all these planes here. I got an A333, an A319, a B38M, a BCS3, and an A306. Got a lot of planes. Look at Mike's plane. Pearl said it's currently 8:23 p.m. where you live. The stream is actually okay for most Europeans. Yeah, I think, but this time is not good for like East Asianers, you know, so, or Australians. You know, that side of the world, this time does not work out for, because like right now on that side of the world it's 1 a.m. right, so they're sleeping. So that's why I'm thinking about doing like a 9 p.m. stream, so that way at least it might be like a morning stream for them. I wonder if that would even make sense if I did a 9 p.m. stream on Saturday. It would be like a 9 a.m. stream on Sunday for them, but I don't know. I was thinking more weekdays, but ultimately I do want to do more streams. That's one of my goals. The thing is, this past week I've been thinking about doing another stream, but I have so much work to do, man. Like, my job has me doing has me going back into the office 8 days a month now, starting in February. So I'm not happy about that. But they also have me doing a lot of work. I'm applying for some promotions, and then in the evenings I'm doing a lot of website stuff. Not just for Phat Airlines, but for other businesses. I'm working on chatbots, AI chatbots for different businesses. I'm working on AI voice bots for businesses. So you might even see an AI chatbot for Phat Airlines that can answer your questions, like, what airport should I unlock next? That's something I'm thinking about, programming a bot to answer those questions on the website. So that's one of my, like, I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but it's one of the things that's like in my strategy. So all those things I've been working on in the evening time instead of streaming. And it's tough because I know that, like, I enjoy streaming, but I also need to, make money. The X-Plane was a contract. Can I get my points back? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Look at all these planes. This E-175 is going to Innsbruck to Adam CAC 2. Yo, yesterday I did a poll, or actually, yesterday a poll finished, and I did a poll asking how many World of Airports accounts do you have, and I was a little surprised by the results, because I polled in Phat Airlines Discord, and I also polled in the World of Airports Discord. So what I noticed is in the World of Airports Discord, the majority of them have one World of Airports account. Makes sense, right? That's standard. Like, that's expected. That's what we all should have, just one. But then you had like a smaller percentage of people who had two. Even fewer had three, but there was more people had 4 accounts or more in the World of Airports Discord than just had 2. So I found that interesting, but it also makes sense because, like, we got researchers in the World of Airports Discord and a lot of gamers, right? And then I look at the Phat Airlines Discord, and yeah, you got a good amount of people who have 1 account, but there's a lot more people in the Phat Airlines Discord that have 2 accounts than the World of Airports Discord did. And then about the same for 3, and then about the same for 4 plus. So I found that pretty interesting. That means that a lot of you guys who are part of the Phat Airlines Discord are more likely to have multiple accounts, but still a good chunk of you guys have only 1 account. I just thought of that because of Adam CAC 2, so I know I have 4. Actually, I have 4 accounts that I kind of like active or semi-actively play. I have 5 accounts technically where I have like the username and login stuff. But I have only 3 devices. So I could play on more. I have like a Mac I could play on too if I wanted to. So I could play on more at once, but I choose not to. Any tips on BKK? BKK, it's really about unlocking the stands as fast as possible, I think, because you really want to get those L and X contracts, but you can't handle a ton of L and X contracts until you have a lot of handling crew, right? So if you don't have a lot of, and there's not a lot of X stands too, so you want to unlock those X stands, of course, but you really want to get as many stands as possible as soon as possible, because you want to handle L and X planes, but you can't handle a ton of L and X planes from day 1 or from level 0 because you don't have a ton of handling crew. So you need to buy those stands, get more handling crew, get more contracts in, get some active players to send you contracts, and then fill in the gaps with medium planes. Medium planes that go to Nagoya or to Muscat can be really helpful for some quick turnarounds. You can even, send them to some close by destinations if you want for those really quick turnarounds. But yeah, BKK, it's all about unlocking those stands. That's what, once I started unlocking the stands, the game got a lot easier there. Is the Fat Reek in my main account? Yes, it is. So I got 4, 5, 6, 5 accounts. 5 accounts. One account is, you know, the Phat Rican, my main account. I mainly play Washington. I mainly play LHR and BKK. So those are my 3 main airports on the Phat Rican. Those 3 airports, I strive to play every single day. I play those airports daily, unless something's happening in my life. You know, like my flight is delayed or something like that. Yeah, I try to play those airports daily. The other airports, I try to play as frequently as I can, except for Innsbruck, Bari, and Prague. Those 3 airports, I play mainly when there's like an event playing at those airports. Then I'll jump in. Pat is in desperate need of L planes to St. Martin. I don't think you can do any X planes to St. Martin unless you buy an X plane yourself. Frosty Kane asks, "Hey Phat, how can I get a connection with you except your website?" You got Phat Airlines Discord. I do giveaways on the Phat Airlines Discord. That's typically the main thing I like to do now is giveaways. You are also a VIP, so make on the Phat Airlines Discord. Make sure you link your Discord account with your Twitch account. That way you gain access to the VIP channels. Make a post on the VIP contract board, and on the VIP contract board, I will make sure to send you a plane to whatever to your primary airports. That's a nice, easy way, especially since you're a subscriber. So do that. Yeah, that was your plane, Mike. I remember. I had it focused for a little bit. How's Phat today? I'm doing good. Oh man, we got an accident here. The engine just went through the fire truck, man. What's the fire truck doing on the road anyways? Isn't it supposed to be on the grass? Nordis Vertical, what's up, man? You want to expand Prague, but you have so many player contracts at St. Martin? Why can't you play both? We're making some progress here, man. We went from 200 and now we're at 79. Not too bad at all. How do you make a second account? I actually have a YouTube video on it, but I'll tell you now anyways. It's easy. All you have to do is create a new Google account if you're on Google, or create a new Apple ID or an Apple account if you're on iOS. Then what you do is you go into settings, which I don't have settings open, so I'm not going to go there. Then you go in, I know on Apple, you go to settings and then you go down to Game Center. Actually, before you even go to settings, you should force close World of Airports. I don't know if it's necessary or not, but it's good practice when you're changing accounts just to make sure you're completely logged out. So force close World of Airports, go to settings, go to Game Center, log out of your Game Center account, log in, and you might have to, type in your new email and password, and then boom, now you're in to your second account or your third account, whatever account, your alternate account. If you want to log out, you do the same thing. You log out of Game Center. You close the game, log out of Game Center, then you open the game again. On Android, I think you have a couple options on Android. I think it's very similar though. You have to log out into Google Play Games, and then you log out of Google Play Games. You also, I think, have options per app to be like logged into specific accounts. I'm not too familiar with Android. I do have an Android phone, but I only have one Android account, so I haven't had to switch too often on Android. But I hear it's actually easier on Android than it is on Apple. Hey, why you tell me it was a mistake and then you send me an X-Plane? That's crazy, man. Or maybe I misunderstood it. Maybe I just misunderstood. I have, so yeah, Voitano said I have main, free to play, stream account, beta, and Android. Yeah, yep, that's all 5 of my accounts. Yep, there we go. There's, so I'm also part of the World Airports like beta testers. So when they have a new airport that we're testing out, I do not use any of my main, like, I don't use any of my main accounts for testing those major updates to new airports. And I don't use it because there's sometimes some issues. And I once used my main account and I ended up having like one stand blocked almost permanently until a developer had to go in and manually fix my account. And I don't want them to have to fix my account because of beta testing. So I have a separate beta account specifically just for testing new airports and major updates. Bye-bye. Pearl, yeah, there is one X gate at St. Martin, but there's no X plane that can make it from a playable airport to St. Martin. It's a demand issue, but you can buy an A380 or a 748 and it can you can buy it at St. Martin and then you can send it out. How can you get a VIP status? You need to just link. Well, you get VIP by joining Phat Airlines, like our membership programs. So on YouTube we have YouTube membership. So on YouTube, that's actually the cheapest way to become a member is other than getting gifted a sub, right, or getting it for free on Discord, which I'll get into later. But the cheapest way is on YouTube. We have a basic economy membership, which is only $1 per month. So you can become a member on YouTube for basic economy or any level and link your Discord account with your YouTube account and you'll get the VIP on Discord. VIP or members on YouTube also get the special member community posts and they'll get some videos sometimes a day or two before release, sometimes like a few hours, depends upon what video it is, but we try to make sure that the members on YouTube get the videos earlier before the rest of everybody else, just as a small benefit to them. For Twitch, you have to be a subscriber to be a VIP. You also on Discord need to link your Twitch account to Discord, and on Twitch though, although you don't get videos ahead of time, by becoming a subscriber on Twitch, you do get to watch the stream with no ads. So that's a really cool benefit of Twitch. Whereas I think members on YouTube, you still see ads because I don't have any control over ads on YouTube really. So I think the only way you can remove ads on YouTube is by buying YouTube Premium, which I still get a cut of like that revenue. So like it's as if you're watching ads, I still get the same like amount of money. Twitch, you can also buy Twitch Turbo if you watch a lot of other streamers, so that way you can just not have ads on any of them. We also have a membership or a subscription on Discord. You can sign up for some subscriptions on Discord. That's another way you can become a VIP. And then last but not least, I'm opening up maybe in February a membership program on the website, so that way you could sign up directly through me if that's what you want to do. Because I know with YouTube and Twitch and even Discord, they all take their own cut, right? They take a cut out of it, which is fine, understandable, I should say. It's not fine. I mean, I have to deal with it, but it's understandable, right? They have a service they need to run, so it's only fair that they get a little bit. But yeah, that's why we're opening up also the phatairlines.com way to kind of support to join membership. Tool said, man, Duck is not here. We can't bomb him today. Airport plane spotting. What do you mean by bad positioning from the devs? I may have missed something. Oh, you can't switch accounts on Family Link? Interesting. Have you beta tested GRU yet? So here's the thing with beta test. Unless the developers let me like make it public that something's under testing, or unless the developers make it public or tell me that I can make it public, then I don't make it public. I do let the World of Airports moderators know, but I should let the Phat Airlines moderators know. I have to probably talk to you guys. I'll talk to the moderators here to let you guys know, like, hey, we got to keep it confidential, but like that way you know whether or not like a big update's coming and that we might see a influx of activity. But as far as the public, I don't typically let the public know unless I have permission, or sometimes I don't even have to ask permission. They ask me sometimes to like stream it. So when the new UI comes out, or even for the beta for the new UI, I know for 2.0 they asked me to stream the beta on YouTube, right? So that's what we did. They might ask me to do the same for the new UI. That way we could get feedback. They could get feedback not just from me, but also see what you guys think about it as just watching it or thinking about playing it. But in general, I am not going to answer that question. Sorry, man. Unless I get permission, in which case then I wouldn't even wait for your question to be asked, you know. The B748 can go to St. Martin. Oh, I gotcha. I forgot that that's an X-plane. I know that A388 can't go to St. Martin. My bad. That's why we need our list, right, Voitando? That's why we need our website, our guide that tells you which airports can go where. You're 489th? Let's go. Why has everyone started gambling? It's addictive, man. It's addicting. I heard that you can apply somewhere to translate the UI. Yes, I know about that. I don't know where you can get that. I have the link somewhere, and you can kind of get a sneak preview of like what's to come, but it doesn't really give you a 100% idea of what's coming. A cool way to kind of get an idea of what's happening before it does. When is the new airport coming? There's no release date yet, and I don't think it's going to come out like anytime soon. By soon, I mean like the next 2 weeks. Typically, we usually see a social media post about the new website before we see the airport get released, and there hasn't been any like in-game photos of the airport. Once we see the in-game photos of the airport, then my hype begins, and then I'm like, all right, it could be coming out any minute now, any day now. How did I have your A388 at St. Martin before? I forget, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe I have a good configuration, or maybe I know World of Airports, they have updated certain planes and certain routes like as the updates come on. Like for example, I remember people saying that the 77 LF, the cargo plane, there were routes that it could, or even the 77W, there were routes that it could do it before the graphical update that it can't do now. And maybe that's what happened with the demand, or maybe Voitano's going to yell at me for lying again. But what's it called? Maybe they changed demand or something, but I keep trying to send A388s to St. Martin, and every time I try to configure it, it doesn't work. So I do know the game will let you like extend your contract. So maybe that's what it is. Like, yeah, St. Martin it can be a little bit boring. But that's why you need to have a bunch of small planes. You need to have more small planes at St. Martin than you do medium or large planes, and that keeps it a little bit more interesting. Otherwise, it's going to be boring, man. If your sub on Twitch runs out, do you keep VIP status on Discord? No, there's like a few day like grace period or something. But no, that's why you have to link your Discord to your Twitch. Now, there is another way to get VIP, and you can get VIP for free by being active on Discord. But like, I think it for most people, it takes them about a year before they get VIP silver on Discord. You have to send chat messages, and as you send chat messages, you level up. Once you reach like level 24 or so, then you automatically get VIP silver, and that's permanent. So even if you're not subscribed on Twitch or anywhere else, like you're not paying, that's a permanent way to kind of have VIP. I am thinking about lowering the requirements, but I need to make sure that it's still fair, because I don't want it to be overcrowded in VIP, but I also don't want to be excluding people if they deserve to be in there. Also, like, you know, long-time subscribers, like for example, like Amit Mert, Flamingo, you know, a few of the long-timers, they also have VIP gold status. Simply so, like, they've been supporting the channel for so long that I gave them VIP gold. They've been supporting it financially, I should say, you know, with their money for so long that I also gave them VIP gold status on Discord. So that way, even if they take a break, I still value them and want them to be included in our community, because it's not just about their money, right? It's about being here, supporting the community, and also being good contract partners, right? I've also given VIP to like, I gave VIP to David Elio because he's a good contract partner. So that's one other thing I'm thinking about doing, is giving VIP to people who are really good at contracts, so that way they can do giveaways on the Phat Airline Discord. I have a video about my Discord's giveaways, so if you're a VIP, you could take a look and see how we could do that. Can you quickly show your rank in cargo handle, tons of rank on iOS leaderboard? No, you don't want to see it on this account, man. This account is whack. Look at this account, man. I am rank 13,000, but like, I'm not this. I don't play this. I play this account once a week. Even on my handled passengers, like, it's crazy. I could switch accounts though. We could probably, well, that's why I think like once a month I need to go into my main account and show you guys what that looks like, what the leaderboard looks like on iOS. I still can't figure out. I'm actually talking to my brother about how I can get my Android phone on stream. So we're trying to figure out a way to kind of get that up there. He was saying something with VLC. I could probably use some kind of remote viewing or something. So I'm gonna have to try that out eventually. Oh, nice, Curl. Curl said, turns out the language I know is already translated. That's good. Just double check it though. If sometimes people, I've read this. I don't know for sure because I only know English, but sometimes what people will do is just take a phrase and put it into like Google Translate or DeepL or something like that, which isn't, I mean, that's not the point of the translating page from World of Airports. Like, anybody can do that. Anybody could put it into AI and get a translation. But when you're asking for community engagement, you want to make sure it has the right phrasing, right? So yeah, you want to make sure it has the right phrasing. I can't think of examples off the top of my head, but like, there's sometimes you have one word in English, but there could be two words in Spanish for that same one word. You know, even when we're talking about like Bible translations, the same thing happens where people always look at the Greek translation and you have to look back to Hebrew and understand, you know, how this Hebrew word was actually mean 5 different English words as you start translating it, and you have to understand how that goes through. So yeah, double check it. I mean, if you want, whatever. I think sometimes they give those translators rewards like gold plans or something too, but I don't know for sure. Should I get Innsbruck or Prague premium pass? Your max level on both? Why not an airport that you're not max? Oh, because then you got Washington after that. I'd probably go for Prague, because then it'd probably help you out with handling all those L and X planes a lot more faster, so you don't have to spend as much time there. Innsbruck could be nice too, because then you can handle same thing. You can handle more planes at once. But I think at Prague you also get some L planes that you can send out, which will really help you with silver planes too. Especially if you send them to a player, you get like 500 silver planes to 1,000 silver planes, depending upon the plane and route. So I'd probably go with Prague. A lot of the main languages are translated. And Ultra's here. What's up, dude? I thought you left, man. I thought you said you were leaving to play games. But I'm happy you're still here. He said, "Me, the Estonian warrior, bro. Every time I see your airport in the game, I think of you, man." QJ said, "Can you explain a newsletter better? Is every week you need to fill in? Get one, every week after one time subscribing." All right. Yeah, I can definitely explain it. So the phatairlines.com newsletter is a weekly email. So every week, actually, you're going to get multiple emails in 1 week. But every week, you're going to get, there's one plane that we're giving away. So like this week from like, what was it, Monday or Tuesday? From Tuesday to Saturday, we are offering a B738, which comes from my Bangkok to your Nagoya or Muscat. Those are the only 2 airports it can go to. So all you have to do is reply back to that email and you will get that contract from me. Some weeks it might not be me who's sending the request. It could be somebody else, but ultimately that's just how it works. Now when it's for those contracts, we're going to keep renewing them. So it's not a one-time contract either. So if we finish the 10 handlings in 10 days, then I'm going to go ahead and request the renewal, and you can continue to get that plane to your Nagoya or to your Muscat for this week, for example. Now, tomorrow is a new week for me, right? Tomorrow's Sunday. So tomorrow I'm going to set up a new plane. It's probably going to be like another medium or small plane. I want tomorrow to be a plane that can go to Innsbruck and to Bari, because I know a lot of players are there. And if it can go to Innsbruck, it could probably go to Prague, right? So I want it to be a plane that can go to all 3 of those airports. And the same thing, tomorrow I'm gonna have a new plane listed there. It's gonna have a new airport that it's coming from, and it's gonna have a list of all the airports it can go to. So all you have to do is reply back to that email. Once you reply back to that email too, you stop getting all the other emails for the rest of the week, because the other emails are essentially just reminders about the plane giveaway. So you can every week, every time there's a new plane, you can request that new plane and you can get that plane to your airport. So it's not just one time. I do need to add people manually. I currently add people manually to the list. So like anybody who signed up in the last like hour or two, let me see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 of you guys who signed up, in the last 2 hours. I will make sure you guys also get the email with this week's planes. But next week's planes are going to be different, and that's going to get updated tomorrow or Monday. The cool thing is the plane contract is yours. The only reason I would cancel it is if I run out of contract capacity, but I'm pretty good with contract capacity right now on my main account. I'm not really running into capacity issues there, so. Yeah, if I run into capacity issues, then I'll make an announcement on the email chain, be like, hey, look, I need you guys to handle planes. But recently, I haven't had a big need to cancel contracts. Like even on this account, when I have 41 free slots, even though there's a couple players here who like this plane right here is still at Muscat. There was a couple planes that haven't really left where they were at originally. So those planes I canceled. I normally would cancel, but I don't really need to cancel it with this with 40 extra slots. It's not like I'm tight on space there. I did cancel for my planes going out though, because I do want to make some wallers on this account. On my main account, wallers are not really a struggle. I have so many L and X planes that are profit makers, like the 77W, the 744, and medium planes, of course, that I'm not really strict on daily handling or weekly handling or even monthly handling. I have a few planes I haven't been handled in over a year. The only time I'm strict about handling is when it's a special plane. So like sometimes A380s, I want to see those planes back. Concords and DH64s, those planes I might be a little bit more picky with. Ultra said, just make sure a tenth of the server isn't VIP. Yeah, that's typically, I think 5% was the route I went before. Hidden said they got some gold planes a while for translating. Nice. Yo, what's up, Phoenix Airlines? Yo, QJYT, did that make sense to you, man? So, educate, learn. When you buy an airplane, like using Wallers, there is no way right now to transfer an airplane that you buy at one airport to another. So all these planes right here, the BCS3, the A333, even though I bought these planes, there's no way for me to transfer it to another airport. So that is one thing. And they used to be called airport Wallers, but now they're just called Wallers. So that's interesting. When did that change happen? But yeah, they used to be called airport Wallers, but now it just says Wallers. Huh. But yeah, the Wallers, you can't transfer between airports. You can't transfer your airplanes between airports. There are certain planes in the premium pass and even non-premium pass that you can use at any airport. So like this 77W at level 66 in the premium pass, the 752 at level 69. Nice. You can get for free, and you could use that plane at any airport. And then when you go into your fleet menu and you go to offers, all these planes are the ones that I've redeemed from the premium pass. The ones without the LHR tag or any airport tag, once I claim it at this airport, it's claimed. It's now at this airport. But when you claim it from your premium pass, it just shows up in this list over here in your hangar, and then you can pick what airport you're in, and you can claim it in that airport, and then it's permanently at that airport. So that is, I guess, like the only way you could kind of transfer planes, but it's not really transferring planes because these planes were never in your airport in the first place. Yo, Flamingo with another 5 gifted subs. Flamingo, oh my gosh, how many is that? That's 65 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. Flamingo, much love. Oh my gosh, like that is amazing. And I'm sure all the VIPs are definitely going to support, appreciate that. Sloppy with 31 months. Oh my gosh, have we been streaming for almost 3 years? Holy. So 31 months, 5 more months for 3 years. What is that, June? That's in June. What is he doing? Thank you, Sloppy. Thank you, Flamingo. 65 gifted subs. That's today. That is incredible.
Stop.
Thank you so much for all the support. That's like MVP status right there.
Giveaway.
Hey, stop running giveaways. We're not doing giveaways. Sorry, Pat. I'm refunding you your points. I can't do giveaways right now. At the end of the stream, can you show the Fat Rican card account placement? Yeah, I could probably do that actually. What time is it? Oh, it's 2 o'clock. I need to end the stream soon, but we still have 54 planes to land. And oh, dang it, my tower manager stopped. So many planes, man. So many planes. Yo, check this out. Like, guys, if you didn't believe me when I told you that you needed to have planes in your fleet, look at the screen right now, because look at this plane. This is a 77 LF, and it's going from my LHR to your Nagoya, okay? And this plane is making me $11,281 per trip. All right, now how much does a 77 LF cost? Let's find out. All right, let's see. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Cargo, 77 LF. Where you at? Oh, it's in the front because I have it unlocked. All right, 77 LF, 370,000. So that's 37 trips. I need to send it so that way it can make its money back. Now, if this was on a non-player contract, you would need at least 45 trips before you reach the 10 contracted handling rewards, right? Because you start off at level 1 where you need 1 handling, level 2 where you need 2, all the way up to 9, and then to 10. So that's 45 handlings. So by the time you reach the 10 contracted handlings, that's when your plane becomes profitable. I mean, then on top of that, you do have to pay for maintenance. So you have 18,000 for some small checks and stuff like that. So let's say all throughout like 50 contract or 50 handlings to make this profitable. But like, check this out. Oh, it's a brand new contract, huh? But even, I mean, I only handled this once. Oh, I only handled this once. Yeah. Oh, it's a Goose. Goose was wondering when I was going to send this back to him. I was wondering too. But yeah, this is more reason why you need to have planes in your fleet, because a 77 LF is only going to, that comes from another player, is not going to get you nearly that much money, that much wallers on a single flight. What can I do with a membership? So since you are a subscriber here on Twitch, AutoFan, you get ad-free viewing. But if you want to join the Phat Airlines Discord and link your Discord account to your Twitch account through Discord, not through Phat Airlines, but through Discord, then you can also gain access to VIP channels where we can, one, VIP channels at the top of my list. So I always look at VIP first before I look at any other channel. But also, there's a VIP contract board, so you can make a post there, and I make every single effort to send every VIP with a contract board post that's updated a plane. So all you VIPs who have a contract board post but you haven't updated it recently, update it, add a comment on there that you updated it, and that way it could show back up on the top of my feed. Thanks for the hype train again, and thank you Flamingo for the next of the gifted subs, 5 gifted subs. Come join the organized chaos. Yes, please, Flamingo, please. Let's see. It looks like we have. Wow. Yeah, that VIP group is growing. I love it. All right. See you later, Ultra. Thank you very much. You've done that nice. So I mean, every single platform has its own like benefits. So like on YouTube, you get like, if you're a member on YouTube, you get videos released early.
What is he doing?
So members on YouTube get to see videos early. If you are on Twitch, you get ad-free streams as a subscriber. So that's pretty cool. You get 0 ads. Like there's an ad starting in 2.5 minutes and you won't have to go through it. If you subscribe on Discord, you get a nice, I think you get an icon next to your name in Discord chat, which is pretty unique. What else? And then we're gonna release a phatairlines.com website way to do it. I think on the website, I'm gonna give every person who subscribes on the website a Concord. That might not be affordable. I mean, sustainable though. So I'm thinking about what we're gonna do with the Phat Airlines website, but I want to make it more rewarding because, well, one, you get like intrinsic benefits from YouTube, like you get an icon next to your name, and you get videos ahead of time. On Twitch, you get an icon next to your name, and you get ad-free viewing. Discord, you get an icon next to your name on Discord, and you get access to the channels. But like Phat Airlines, the website, I need to figure out what's going to be. Why would you want to sign up there? It benefits me a lot more though, because I don't have to share any cut with Twitch, YouTube, or Discord. Voitondo wants me to answer your question. Well, it keeps getting resized on your tablet. Oh my gosh. Is it like turning into like portrait mode and then back to landscape? Alfie said, I got my 50th plane in Washington. Nice. And you're doing a giveaway on Discord. Let's go. I love to see it. Jindrik said, yo, Phat, what plane would you recommend for the IAD LHR route to buy? Probably a B752 right now. The A21NX can also make that route, but it's kind of expensive. I think the A21N can make that route, but it's expensive in gold planes. You have the BCS1 and the BCS3, which can also make that route, but also way more expensive in gold planes than the 752. So I'll probably pick a 752, maybe even a B38M. But the 752, it has more range, and it costs less in Wallers than the B38M. So I'm leaning towards the 752 when it comes to that recommendation for IAD to LHR. But you also get special commands. That's true. I have a few commands on YouTube, but we don't have a lot of YouTube members. So, and the ones who are members, they're pretty much they're here on Twitch too. They get the videos ahead of time. Mike is going to do a giveaway, right? For 30 minutes, a 788 from their MSY. So check out the Phat Airlines Discord. He has a giveaway for 30 minutes, probably like 25 minutes now left. Can the VIPs access the volunteers channel? I'm not sure if I think I have it that way. I know the people who have the actual VIP tags, like the VIP with the silver and VIP gold, they can definitely access volunteers. But as far as like YouTube members and Twitch subscribers, I'm not sure. I have to double check. But Discord subscribers, they can definitely access the volunteer as well. The idea is VIPs will also get access to the volunteer chat, because a lot of my thoughts on what's happening in the future with the Phat Airlines and like things that we're working on happen in the volunteer chat. So I want VIPs to see, hey, this is potentially coming in the future. Is 70 gold planes too much for a premium? Makes you anytime it's more than like 60 gold planes, you really have to think about it, because now you're looking at over like anywhere from a month to 2 months of weekly a month to 2 months of weekly or daily gaming in order to make your gold planes, right? So like that's a little hard to answer. Phat, should I buy Muscat Premium, which I don't play, or should I grind to get the 10 gold plans and get the MSY, which I play often? If you're playing MSY, I'd probably go with that one. MSY too, I don't really run into too many handling crew issues, but I think I also bought handling crew, so I might be wrong. I might not have the right advice here. But either way, with MSY, I would go with the premium pass that you're on the airport you're currently playing. That's what I would recommend, because that's really going to get you the extra rewards. You know, sometimes getting 10,000 Wallers can be super helpful. I don't know what level you are in MSY, but I would go with the airport you're currently playing versus the airport that you're not for your premium pass, because it feels nice to get 2 rewards per level instead of just 1. I mean, 1 is still nice, right? But getting 2 every level, really nice. Twitch and YouTube can't allow. Gotcha. I have to update that. Can Mike give Frosty King a volunteer? I don't know if mods can do that, but we'll take a look. Yeah, and the volunteer tag it's free. All you gotta do is well, it's free, but it requires like an approval. I don't have it automatically give everybody volunteer, but for the most part, there's not like very little reason I wouldn't give you volunteer. So in the bot chat channel, type in /volunteer. That's the / the same button as what's on your question mark key. /volunteer, and that you will get you access to volunteers soon. How much is LHR premium pass? 80 gold planes. Yep, LHR 1 is definitely worth it. Definitely, it helps grow you so fast, and all those planes that you get on that premium pass really helped you to get the wallers up, so that way eventually wallers aren't even an issue at the airport. Like on my free-to-play account, I have 1.1 million wallers, and I still have planes that need to be assigned, which I'm gonna start doing I'm gonna do some giveaways today on Discord, probably for like a couple hours, so because I need to get some quick contracts. What's my free-to-play account called? It's called Phat Airlines. So my free-to-play account is Phat Airlines. My main account is the Phat Rican. And then the account that you're seeing on the screen right now is Phat Empire. And that is my stream-only account. So I only play this account during stream. This kind of gives me an idea of like how much grinding do you really need to do in order to like unlock airports. And we're learning, I mean, we're making progress here at LHR, but it looks like it might be, I'm getting like 1 level every single stream. So what is this? It's gonna be another like 23 more or 20. What? No. 17. 8. I need to get to 81, right? So yeah, 17 more levels, 17 more streams before I get the next airport. Let's get this local contract. Random player arrival. A Roadstar. That's a new name. The revenue for B38M to LHR is 1484, 752 is 850. So does this matter? I don't really know if it matters. Ultimately, I mean, you're still making money, right? You're paying a little bit more for the B38M, right? So if you're getting 1400 for the B38M, you still need about what 40 flights, because that's 120,000 divided by 1400. It says 85. You probably make more than that actually, than what that flight is showing you. And then 110 divided by, you said 800, 137 flights. You get a lot. Yeah, you get a lot more than that on that trip. So you got to use the actual numbers and not the numbers that you see there. I think the numbers that they show you on this configuration map here, the numbers for profit that you see here, are based on your demand. So like you see how I'm going to start handling this one. You see how like right here, your contract, I think if your contract is in the red area, that's when your demand also goes down, and I think that's when you're going to have the lowest profit. I've only had planes in the yellow, and it did look like the planes in the yellow did make me a little less money than planes in the green. For the most part, all of my planes are in the green, which means that you're going to also be operating at full demand. But once you're in like the red, allegedly, and I haven't really tested this out because I don't like failing. But I think what happens is once you have planes that are not finished on time, and then you have planes in the red, that's what that lowest profit looks like. I think that's what it is, because when you look at like even in I'll show you an A332F, right? It tells me I sent this to Musk at 2,753. And let me assign this. Look at how much, 4,813, right away, 4,000. But it only said like I'm getting twice as much, and that's because we're in the green. So that's my guess. I've never actually had planes in the red, except in the very early betas. So I can't confirm it, but that's what makes the most sense to me, because I know when 2.0 came out, they said that this was going to impact your demand and your revenue. So that's what makes the most sense to me. I hope you all come back next Saturday. Next Saturday at 11. Every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we do a live stream here on YouTube. I might have to cancel the stream on February 1st because I might be out of state. I think I know from January 30th to February 1st, I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale, in Florida. So I might have to cancel that stream. I'm going to do my best to not cancel, but you know, a lot of things happen when travel is involved. So we'll see what happens there. But next Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, I'd love for all you guys to join me, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. Do you guys want to see me on Kick? I can do Kick too if you want. Yo, Flamingo with another 5 gifted subs. Nice. Oh, it's a Dryson too. Move Bob. Nice. Oh, and I missed the one to Jindrik. Nice. Yo, Flamingo, thank you so much today. That really means a lot to me. And I know I sent you a Concord and declined it, but I know you don't play that airport. That's what I took it as. You don't play that airport. I try to send Flamingo. Flamingo, very well known for her Concords, and especially Concords with awesome call signs. You've probably seen a few on the stream today. You've definitely seen a few earlier in the stream today. Let's actually see if we have any planes coming back. So we have, David Elio coming in a minute in A388. Is that hearted? It should be. I like to heart my A388s. We have this Phat Empire, which is coming back from a contract that I think I canceled. RMA, nice. All right, so those are gonna have to be handled another day. I'm gonna really try hard to look at adding another stream in the next couple of weeks. Even like there are some days where I'm just playing like Rocket League with my friends, and that's important to me too, playing with my friends, right? Having fun with my friends. But I could also maybe, instead of playing 3 days a week with my friends, I could play 2 and do a stream the other day. So I'm going to try to work that out, especially with all this support from Flamingo. It really motivates me to do more. So yeah, next Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, we will be here. The following Saturday, you're going to have to look on Discord. I'll try to make an announcement wherever I can, including on YouTube communities. I'm sorry to you guys on YouTube for last time that I canceled the stream and you guys didn't even know. So my bad about that. 6K. Yes. 6K subscribers. Thank you guys for 6K subscribers on YouTube. That is amazing. I can't believe it. 6,000 subscribers. Is that real? Is that real? It is 6,002. Let's go. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because like it took me forever to get my first 1,000.
Oh, look at that guy fly. Oh my goodness.
Took me forever to get the first 1,000. And like this next,
what is going on?
this latest 1,000 from 5,000 to 6,000, I think it took like 6 months or something like that. It wasn't that long.
What is he doing?
BW said if you have an AI account, so if you have a regular airplane, like a non-player plane, for your first time and you get the red, you get no money and the contract is canceled. I think some planes you can finish in the red and it'll let you extend, it'll let you extend the contract. It won't let you upgrade it. Sometimes it'll finish in the red. Sometimes that first contract just finishes in the yellow. But yeah, I think it varies. How do you add a call sign? When you buy a plane, it's automatically assigned a call sign. So when I bought this plane, this is GPYP, you know, this is GBPU, GFLC. So every single plane is assigned a call sign. So it's randomly assigned. So to have a whole fleet of great call signs does take a lot of time and a lot of wallers.
How to fly a plane. Use the steering wheel to turn left or right.
It is real, yeah. Yes, for all you guys who won a sub today, especially from Flamingo, because I think Flamingo is the only one gifting today. Make sure you link your Twitch to your Discord so that we can get all the information. Leaderboard. All right, yeah, we're gonna wrap up. Let me switch. Do I have a just chatting screen? I think I need to figure something out. I do not want to show my screen. So we are going to hide my screen. We are done with World Airports right now, but I'm going to switch accounts to my main account. That way we can look at the leaderboard, and then we're going to call it a day. All right. So let's bring up World of Airports. All right, I can show my screen again. Sorry about that, guys. I just don't want to accidentally dox myself. Whew. Super Saturday 118 brought to you by Flamingo Express. Yep. All right, let's take a look at this leaderboard, guys and gals. All right, we got handled passengers, so we're gonna start at the top and work our way down. I also like to switch my leaderboards to this week, so we only look like comparing ourselves with active players. So at number 1 for handled passengers, we have 248 million passengers by Flying Puck. And then Wargasm, Harpep Group, Shakshina, Cathay Pacific, Freezeman, Gardsconi, David Elio, Radom Samek, M. Kerner, Tanusi, Telephone Booth, Boutry, Cookie Cooker, Andrea, Sharky, Asian Lover, and then me at number 18. Oh, I'm actually not too far away from 100 million. I have 7 more million passengers to go for 100 million. We're going to go through the top 100 so that way you guys can see where the top 100 is, and if you guys are looking to get there, what you currently need to get in order to reach the top 100. It looks like the top 25 are like super competitive, like it's over like almost 90 million, and then you start getting down here and it's like a lot achievable. It's a lot more achievable. A lot of names that I recognize, though, from this community and from the World of Airports Discord. Even on the World of Airports forum, some names I see there. Now you got handled airplanes. Again, I'm going to switch to this week to keep it to the active players only. I like to compare myself to active players. Why compare myself to people who aren't even playing the game? So this week only looks at the people who are actively playing. You got Flying Park again and Freezeman, Cookie Cooker, David Elio. You got myself at 255,000 airplanes handled. And we're just going to go through the rest of the list here. Chicken Express. Now, by the way, this is the this is the iOS leaderboard. So people who play on Android will not be on this list. There's a lot of great players on Android who are just missing on this list. Unfortunately, my Pixel, I think it's a Pixel 5 or a Pixel 4. It does not connect with my capture card, so I can't pull up the Google leaderboard. All right, Hungarian. I think this is what you're waiting for, right? So here is the cargo leaderboard for this week. You got Telephone Booth at 23 million and Freezeman at 21 million, and then you got everybody else. including David Elio with 8 million tons. And I think, where am I? Oh, I'm not even top 20. Wow. I got some work to do. I'm 38. 2.3 million. Wow, these guys are 10x me. That's crazy. That's awesome. All right, that's the top 100. Top 100 is 1.38 million cargo tons. Completed contracts. David Elio gave me a tip which helped me really move up the leaderboard on this one, and this includes AI contracts. You know what you guys call AI contracts, non-player contracts. Every time you finish one of those like 1 out of 1 contracted handlings, that counts as a completed contract. A 2 out of 2 completed contracted handlings counts for that too. So each of those are completed contracts. So playing with non-player planes really helps you in this ranking. And that's probably why I'm kind of low, because I do mainly player contracts. So I'm pretty happy with my ranking, even though I'm like in the 80s, because I do a lot of player contracts. So I know in general, the most of these 16,157 contracts that I've completed, the majority of them are probably player contracts. So there we go with the completed contract leaderboard. And then we got the livery leaderboard, which I am 1,421. I am not scrolling all the way up. Sorry to you guys who are on top. Well, usually what I'll do during like a leaderboard stream, I guess I am scrolling to the top. But what am I trying to say? Yeah, usually what I try to do before like a stream is, especially if I'm going through leaderboards, is I like to pull this one up first, so that way it's already scrolled to the top. Oh, here we are at the top. All right, so number 1 at 1,407 is Crazy Bob. Wow, way ahead of everybody with by 2. So I'm wondering why everybody else is behind. Interesting. But yeah, look at the top 100 for collected liveries. These are all the liveries on your Woapedia. I eventually want to do this because I you know, if I'm going to be a top 100, I want to be top 100 in every leaderboard, right? But it doesn't really interest me. It doesn't excite me to go to this leaderboard, especially since, well, I don't know why. But yeah, that's the leaderboard for you. That is it for my stream today too, guys. I want to thank you all for being here today. Hopefully one day we could figure out how to get the Android leaderboard up here. That's why I'm trying to figure that out. But I want to thank you all for joining. Thank you all for the support, not just to Flamingo, especially to Flamingo though. Flamingo Express, thank you so much for that support. You know, all you guys who subscribed today, you know, Mert, so much activity happened today. Hannah Bear, Flamingo, Mert, Sloppy, Hammy, Kamikaze with the bits. All you guys with all the support today, thank you so much. You guys on YouTube, thank you for watching and subscribing. I can't believe we hit 6,000 today. That's amazing. So thank you for that support as well, guys. Thanks for chatting, joining me on stream today. Really fantastic to have you here.
This is not gonna be good.
It's a lot more fun when you guys are here versus when you're not. So thank you for being here. It makes it easy for the time to fly by. You know, it's a 3.5 hour stream today, and I didn't even realize it until I looked and it was 2 o'clock. So guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you on Discord. Make sure you sign up for the phatairlines.com newsletter. We're gonna have new planes coming out next week. Make sure you join the Discord because we have giveaways happening every week, including Concords. A Concord, I'm going to have another Concord up there on the Phat Airlines Discord as a giveaway. So that Concord is going to be open for anybody to win. Only requirement is you just need to have an airport you can go to. So I hope to see you guys soon. I'll see you next Saturday. I'll fix my camera. I'll fix my lighting. I'll fix a lot more. Reorganize my room earlier so that this week, so that way I have a little bit more room for like switching between my desks. But I'm really excited for 2025 for the future, and I want to thank you all. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and you have a good one. All right, everybody. Phat is out. Have a great one. Peace.